brand new banger.
What is your hatred for John Cena?
Yo, when Hulk Hogan takes a rock bottom better than you, there's a problem. There's a problem. My man. All right, so give me the camera.
One rock bottom.
Yo, no, it's more than that. Show, give me the camera. I got the fucking camera. Kenny, I'm gonna have to do it for you. I'm gonna give you the whole spiel. He came out as a prototype. Whatever. You know, he slaps Kurt Angle. Ruthless aggression. I'm not into that. Whatever. He comes out as a rapper. I'm like, okay, all right, I can dig it. You know, he's from Boston, so that's a strike. You know, us New Yorkers, we don't fuck with Boston too much, but you know what? I'll look over that. He's doing his thing. Something original. Some I could, you know, there's something different. It's entertaining. Comes around, and my man has a choice between The Big Show, Kane, or Shawn Michaels. And he gives the most pussiest promo I've ever heard in my life. I will never forgive this. And he's on some, well, you know, I don't want to fight The Big Show because, you know, he's a huge guy. And, you know, you got the Big Red Machine who wants to fight him. And Shawn Michaels is a legend. Fuck that, bro. You already beat all these motherfuckers already.
Her return on SmackDown.
Okay.
So I definitely read some rumors about that.
Because for whatever reason, and I don't know Cody's reason, you turn around and go back, and people are gonna be, you destroy thrones, and you go back? We have been doing this shit for ages, and he still doesn't know how to take it right. Trust me. That's it. I got you. My man, he collapsed with the kick.
That's what I'm saying. That's the way he didn't collapse during the sun. It was the kick.
He's not even in his fucking chair when he gets in this fucking thing. He's not even in his fucking chair.
Yeah, but he thinks, oh!
There he goes.
Both matches without the wrestlers were in the table.
And on that note, everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
They don't know that today, Wrestling with Knuckles Heads is brought to you by the Kingpin of New York and the Chucky of your dreams. Welcome to the Knucklehead Cemetery.
What's going on, everyone? What's going on? What's going on? I was gonna try to keep that on as long as possible, but I'm like, yeah, there's no way.
The word,
because you're not gonna be able to hear shit I'm saying, and it's just like, nah. So
I hear you.
To meet halfway, I wear a Chucky hat, and then you see the shirt. So we'll meet halfway. We'll meet halfway. But what's going on, y'all? Happy Halloween! It is Halloween 2024. It's another edition of the Wrestling with Knuckleheads podcast. And we got some shit to discuss today, man. We got a lot to discuss. Hopefully some of the gang joins us. If not, it's just me and Toe today. It's all good.
Can't go wrong with some Toe and some Ray.
Facts. We in the building.
shit, I feel like I should name myself Kingpin. I was like, no.
I was just
You know
like,
what?
just in case people don't know who I'm trying to be. So fuck it. Just because 1 minute I'm wearing the mask, 1 minute I'm not wearing the mask. So I was just like, fuck it. Let's do it semi. Just in case.
Kingpin and Chucky, we out here.
There we go. We in the building.
No one knew I was Kingpin at work.
It's all good.
Pissed me off. It
So,
pissed me off.
just in case y'all forget, got this guy right here. Got the
Word.
Chuckster.
Word.
It could have worked if I just put his real name because I could have just been Charles Lee Ray and then still right.
But then now you're overthinking it.
A little bit.
Word.
what's going on, man? How's everything with you?
It was cool. I'm at work and I go to this section of the hospital and these girls are all dressed up, the Addams family, and they're looking at me and I go, "You have no idea who I am, do you?" Because no, but it looks dope though. I don't know who you are, but it looks dope. That I'm the king, and one of their coworkers, he goes, "Kingpin." I was like, "Yep, that's who I am." And one girl's like, "Oh, I would have said Penguin," and I'm like, "Penguin doesn't wear this color. I need the eyepiece and the top hat for Penguin." But then Lay was like, "Well, you probably would have been Mr. Monopoly."
I was gonna say if you do the eyepiece, you might look like with the white suit.
Willie, what up, normal guy? What up, guy?
Which variant of Wolverine that is? When he has
the poker one. I forgot that one. Chungus.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? We in the building, man. It's a happy Halloween. Hope y'all enjoyed y'all Halloween if y'all celebrate. Damn it.
Shit, man. But we got some shit. We got the was it the DL?
So it's the WWE ID.
Okay, the ID.
Yeah. So they started that up. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah, we got that. We got Rhea Ripley breaking her audible bone in her eye. Jesus, apparently.
Man. Well, no, that one I can see now, like, because they said where it actually happened. Because they did the segment this week to like write her off, but it's like you can tell kind of when she does it, and it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
I gotta see that because I was like, why is it on? I thought it was a word. So, and then we got Crown Jewel, and send me a bonfire like they used to do in the old cut. Nice shit, Willie. We all eat a lot, man. We need some food. We hungry. Did they put that in the group chat, or is that something I gotta go looking
for? What? How she actually broke her open? It was apparently on Raw. It was apparently on Raw where she actually did it, but NXT is where they rid her off. So they did the segment with her and Jordan Grace and Delta, and then in the back she got jumped by Raquel and Liv Morgan, and they wrote her off.
Yeah, of course it says she got attacked by Liv Morgan.
Yeah, they did that on NXT, but on Monday, apparently when she hit, I can't remember if it was Liv or Raquel with a headbutt. That's where she ended up messing up her orbital bone.
That's why you got to use the top of your fucking head and not your eye when you headbutt. I don't think they got the video, but just letting you know, it says sports in the title.
Does it?
I changed the motherfucking title, bro.
Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah, it still does. God damn it.
And it's funny because I changed all this shit.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. So y'all people on YouTube, be prepared because we about to. You know what is funny?
Yeah.
Time we come up with a good intro, it gets fucked because it's not on the stream that I put it on. So now.
Wait, we're
about to end this. It's gonna switch over to that channel. So everybody go to the pre shit, and we're probably gonna start with there. But yeah, wrestling's like a sport, kind of, sort of. Yeah, it's true.
It is technically. Yeah, it just ended that one. Where are we? Are we live? We're live. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. God damn it.
Wait, you know what's crazy?
What? If you
I
can
don't
still
remember
see it.
Rhea is even on Raw.
I don't either, but apparently, yeah. I missed a little bit of Raw, so I don't know if it was when I wasn't here.
Yeah, really. I got about 20 now. I got about 32 fish in there. I used to have 40, but I bring 10 to work. Shit, man. I wanna rant so badly.
Do it, my guy.
But
Only us here now.
it's
Depending on
almost-
what you ran about, I might have to intervene. But
it's like I want to rant about people complacency
complacency
like,
about
like people. Yesterday, the Yankees really pissed me off
okay.
because you could feel the room dying. Like you could feel it.
Oh yeah, bro. The minute they let them start scoring, the minute they tied up, that was it. It was the
What's up, Mr. Loki?
that was going on, Mr. Loki.
Yeah, and my shit is it brings me back to everybody
Okay.
because hold on. I'm rewatching Raw fast so I can see what the fuck's going on. I want to see where Rhea comes out the headbutt. But all right, I'm not saying that people need to be what we grew up in.
Yeah,
Everyone has to find their own individual.
of course.
But the difference is, and I said this yesterday, Jordan became the greatest basketball player in the world because he lost to the Pistons and said, "I ain't never losing again. I am never losing again." And then he didn't. He got one more player, and no other player besides Steve Kerr, but that was because Steve Kerr went to the Spurs.
Yeah.
That's just a championship. You know what I'm saying? No other player won a championship like that.
Nope.
He's dominant. But then you got, all these like we're gonna equate it to wrestling. Hulk Hogan literally was in the courtroom going, Hulk Hogan has a 10-inch penis. Terry Bollea does not. Ric Flair is at a bar being Ric Flair. He's not being his real name. You know what I'm saying? Like Jake the Snake Roberts gave up his family for this, right? And what I'm trying to say is they were the characters they made.
Yeah.
They weren't impersonations. They weren't emulations of people. And the characters that are thriving now are the characters that are their own character.
Okay.
And I've come to the realization I can't sit here and want someone, just as an example, I'm just throwing out names, like Ricochet to go any further than he has. Or Bobby Lashley to go any further than he has. Or Shelton Benjamin. Or, fucking Damian Priest. Just throwing out some names, just as examples. You can't sit here and you can't will them to be bigger and better than they are. Because at the end of the day, they're not their character. You can see it. They don't fully understand what their character is.
Yeah.
You can see the hesitation. You can see it's not natural when Bobby Lashley comes out and he's supposed to be this Zeus character. You know what I'm saying? When Bobby Lashley was at his peak in TNA, he was just a fucking athletic freak. And he ran with it, and he wrestled with EC3 and Jeff Hardy and the fucking American Werewolves and all those other people, and he had phenomenal matches with them.
Yeah, man. There's a reason why they gave.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna give them all the titles at this point.
And that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good enough to be that character, to be that guy that's just an athletic freak, because that's what Brock Lesnar was. That's what Kurt Angle was. Then Kurt Angle said, "Oh, by the way, guys, I have a personality." Stone Cold Steve Austin was Stone Cold Steve Austin. The reason why everybody loved him, because we never seen another Stone Cold like that. We never seen someone like that. He didn't say I'm gonna be next Hulk Hogan, the next Macho Man, Roddy Piper. Even though people said that he was the closest thing to him was Roddy Piper, but he wasn't Roddy Piper. Hulk Hogan took some of Superstar Billy Graham's gimmick and some of Jesse the Body Ventura's, style and all that shit, but he was Hulk Hogan. Macho Man Randy Savage, no one that can ever be another Macho Man Randy Savage.
Many definitely have tried.
Yep. But now, what happens? Everyone is paying homage to the old school shit. There's so many people rocking Scott Hall's drip, doing these other people's moves. You know what's crazy? Think about this. Cody Rhodes, my opinion, the most believable character he ever was. There's two of them. Dashing Cody Rhodes and Stardust. And I say this because Dashing Cody Rhodes, I honestly believe he put everything into that. That was a very good heel.
Yeah.
But Stardust was, I'm going to do what my brother did different.
Yeah.
And what made that work was because his brother was a fucking genius with Goldust. You see? And it was a punishment, or it was something that he thought he could get away from when his father died. And if you don't know the story, go listen to what he says, because I don't have a photographic memory. So the shit I can say could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But like this is what I see here. And you watch the bloodline.
Yeah.
The bloodline, contrary to belief, is not Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso started the bloodline. Me and Leia will be saying this forever. That Hell in a Cell I Quit match, Jimmy interjected himself. It became a family affair.
Yep.
Now, they gave Roman Reigns the head of the head of the table, right? Jimmy, right hand man. Jimmy and Jay. The story for the bloodline was for Jimmy and Jay to be separated, for them to be known as Jimmy and Jay, not for them to be known as Usos. Remember the first thing that Roman said to Jay was, "They only know you as," which one was that?
Yeah, which Uso are you?
And now, 5 years later, as main event Jey Uso.
You
feel me? Jimmy is coming into his own. These are people that are their own characters. They're not an original imitation of Rikishi. They're not the head shrinkers. They are Jimmy and Jey Uso, and they started to shine the minute they did the Uso Penitentiary, and now they are their own people.
Yeah, because you saw, even at the beginning, you saw when they tried to incorporate almost that, oh, let's do the homage. Doing this, doing the haka, doing that. The minute they got to just relax and show actual charisma,
even Roman Reigns.
Yeah, man.
Roman Reigns was, I'm going to be the tough guy babyface. But the thing is, when you're a tough guy babyface, you need more charisma than The Rock. Because who are the only tough guy baby faces you've ever seen pull it off? Stone Cold and Samoa Joe. And despite what people may think, Samoa Joe got a lot of fucking charisma. Just because he doesn't scream or he doesn't have the Rock's cadence, his charisma exudes himself.
Yep.
And Roman had to turn that charisma down because his charisma doesn't lead to a tough guy. His charisma leads to I'm the coolest nigga in the room. You know what I'm saying? He's got that heel charisma.
Yeah.
He's got that y'all niggas hate me charisma because I'm so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just and then you look at Ricochet, and no knock on him. I'm just using him as an example.
Yeah.
When he first came out on the scene, he was making waves because we've never seen these moves before.
Nope.
It's Toes from Miami Vice. I'm Kingpin. But I get it. You know, we've never seen these moves. Yeah,
it could work.
That's true. We've never seen these moves before from Ricochet. And then Will Ospreay came in. 2 people could do it. And they're pulling off magic. Now they're dime a dozen.
Yeah.
Now they're a dime a dozen. Everyone can do these moves. There's half of the AEW roster. This is one thing that Matt Caster said, right? Matt Caster?
Max Caster, yeah.
Max Caster said that it was right. Half of the people on that roster could do what the fuck Ricochet could do.
See, but the thing is, even then, sorry, it's a situation of what they did. It became new again because people forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you look back, you have the Amazing Reds doing it. You have the Deranges doing it. You have guys that they had that style, and then it took a few years later for someone else to be like, oh, I want to do cool shit like that too and be innovative. So you had the Ricochets, you had the Will Ospreays, you had guys like that were trying to pull something out. The problem was that then it almost became, oh, now we all want to do that. We all want to start trying to be this innovative.
Yeah.
That it became, well, we're all just seeing different ways to do a cutter or different ways to do this.
Now,
different ways to do that.
Now here's the thing, because this is where I'm leading to. You said Amazing Red.
Yeah.
Said Kango, right?
Yep.
You know, Ricochet, Will Ospreay, Rey Mysterio, Juventud, Psychosis. I'm naming all these cruiserweights. And they may not be cruiserweights by weight, but just cruiserweights by style, lucha style.
Yeah, that lucha, very fast-paced style.
Rey Mysterio is a legend. It wasn't his charisma. I don't know what it was about him. Maybe because he was the smallest guy, or he was the first guy to do it, or he's the smoothest guy to do it, or because he did it with Eddie. He's the most famous one out of all of them. Everyone else, just a part of the Lucha Libre division. Don't get me wrong, we know them, but they're just part of that's what it was. Ray is the legend. Fast forward to now, there's no other legend in that category but Ray. But who's taking over? Because Neville could do the same shit. But who's taking over? Will Ospreay. Why? Because he's doing something different. He changed from just being a guy that can do these moves to being a talent and a product that incorporates these.
Yeah, because now he had to do it because he gained that weight with it. Like, he became someone that's like, he didn't just want to be a cruiserweight. He didn't just want to be a super junior. He wanted to be someone that could wrestle an Okada and made sense in Japan. He wanted to be able to be IWGP heavyweight champion. And he did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He gained the weight. Unfortunately, that also led to him fucking up his arm, which is why, like, the move he used to do a lot was the Stormbreaker, which is basically his variation of still doing like a very flashy move, but it was that like tornado into like a neck breaker.
Yeah.
That's why he started doing the hidden blade, because it was something where it's like, yeah, if I hit you from the back of your head, no matter what size you are, you're getting knocked out. Like, if he can. So it makes sense. And again, it's an adaptation. It's working a style where it's like, yeah, I could do this, but I can also do this. And then it saw the generation of seeing like Brian Cage. I don't know if you got to see when he was in PWG. My guy was big doing lucha shit.
Oh no, yeah. Like he is athletic. But the thing is, that doesn't get you far. Trust me, in the independent circuit, seeing somebody do that shit, shock and awe. On TV, and I'm talking about just straight out AEW, WWE, even WCW, that doesn't get very far because one, other people can do it, and two, that's not why we're here. Because if you be honest, the reason why Ric Flair had a problem with Cactus Jack and his stunt man shit was because he knew people came to see that, and it was taking money out of the styling and profiling because now he knew that wrestling was going to change into that shit, and now what I did to make myself over is being destroyed because now these people are just falling through tables and all this other shit. And people are just seeing that.
Which it became the reason why later on, there's always going to be the one that's like, oh, this is ruining wrestling. This is now doing this. This is doing this. Because once it becomes changing the mindset of how fans like wrestling, it's like, oh, this is ruined wrestling. Like that style. Everyone hated when guys like that. I always say it was like that Ring of Honor, like 03, 04 locker room.
Yeah.
Them doing that car crash style is what they even called it. That's what changed a lot of wrestling. Bro, so many people tried to replicate the Matrix minute. I don't know if you ever saw that clip of Low-Key and Amazing Red that it's one little segment in the match that Low-Key tries to fucking take his head off. And Red is able to
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
And it was because of stuff like that then it was tried to be replicated. Will Ospreay and Ricochet tried to do it. It was they almost got it. But it's like it's stuff like that changed how people saw that's like little things like that can make a big impact. And then but the problem is then you go from that, which is already again very fast paced doing this, then it's like, oh, now we got to pull out a 720. Now we got to pull off, oh, let me do 3 flips into then this.
Yeah.
Let me then try to go from the ladder. Let me do this. And again, I'm someone where, hey, if you perfect your craft, you're still working on it. If you're able to perfect these things, go ahead, do what you need to do. Because again, it's the art of the craft is entertaining the people at home. The issue with that is sometimes even just a normal basic match can lead to injury. Because I saw that the other day because unfortunately, someone you brought up earlier, Vikingo, he landed wrong, fucked up his knee at a TNA taping. Chris Bay.
Was that when he was wrestling this dude, the Canadian guy?
Speedball. No, it was the day after.
Okay. Okay.
He had just wrestled him the day before. They did a TNA taping the next day.
Okay.
And unfortunately, at that same taping, he got injured and Chris Bay got injured. The Chris Bay injury, they didn't really give too much detail of what actually happened, but more of the fact that he unfortunately broke his neck. That's basically, and it was a situation of they thought it was just a little bit of a stinger, which that can happen if you unfortunately hit a nerve. You're gonna feel like that for a bit, but you should be fine after a while. Nope, he gets checked out. His neck was pretty bad. And it was to the point, I think you even asked me that you thought he died. Because a lot of people were just posting like, like
the black guy. Yeah.
It looked like to a point like people thought he died. But it was unfortunately the extent of the injury. Bro, it's to the point that, because he's in the Bullet Club in a sense.
Okay.
As he's part of the American chapter. But one of the guys in the Japanese chapter, El Fantasmo, they found cancer cells in him and a lump. And he's taking time away. In his post telling people that he's taking his hiatus to get well, he tells them, please still send your prayers and your concern to Chris Bay. I'll be okay. So that tells you how bad this fucking injury is.
Oh, yeah.
A guy has cancer and to that degree of like, this is.
I mean, we saw it from bro. The neck isn't something you can play with.
Nah, man. But look at Big E, bro. We're still at a point where we don't know. And that's something where in wrestling, it is something that's so devastating because you don't know if you could do this again. Because one bad bump. Chris Bay. Yeah, Chris Bay's from Chungus. I'm not sure if you're too familiar with TNA, but yeah, he's really big in TNA, part of ABC. Was great on the Independents, part of the Bullet Club. Him and Ace Austin have been killing it in TNA, killing it around. But yeah, unfortunately, he suffered that injury over the weekend. Right after fucking Bound for Glory, man. Like they killed it in that triple threat match with the Hardys and Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. And then at the tapings on Sunday, unfortunately, he suffers that injury. They are doing a GoFundMe for him. I believe they raised more than the goal that they, at least close to the goal that the second goal that they're doing. Even Adam Copeland, bro, he donated $10K to make sure they get to the goal, so he can pay for his fucking surgery. Which also, not to rant, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it because that shit pissed me off when I saw it. A motherfucker who thinks he's a podcaster or a journalist, whatever the fuck you want to call him, decided to share the post because Sam Laterna shared it, again, trying to make sure people, hey, donate, help out if you can. No one's forcing anyone to donate. When you see those things, if you unfortunately are not in a situation where you can donate, the least you can do, share it. Again, we all love the community. We all love what these people do. We all respect their craft. When she shared it, and this motherfucker decides to say, oh, why is it that you people think that fans are just your personal ATMs? He works for a big company. Why can't they just pay for it? Like, why is it that he's expecting fans to pay for it?
There's a better way to ask that question. But also, shut the fuck up.
Bro, and the thing is, the way he said it, why does he expect? He didn't start the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
This guy is going through a lot right now where, again, his career, unfortunately, might be over. And your concern is, why is he doing this and he's not the one that did it? He's trying to make sure, this is how...
He's fighting for his life.
Basically, bro, the neck injury is so fucking serious. It's a point of one more, like, it's a situation of legit life or death.
Yeah.
Because you're at a point where if you do it a certain way, you're gone. Like, it's a situation that people don't understand. No, that joke, we already gave our thoughts on Monday, and I might get more into it tomorrow just because I might need to. Yeah, that's a whole different conversation, Chungus, but we'll talk about that tomorrow.
And, you know, and that's a form of ignorance, because the thing is, we don't know the business of wrestling, but they're independent contractors. You know what I'm saying? Like, they mind your fucking business. That's the only response. Like, if you don't want to donate, don't fucking donate. But mind your fucking business. Or be legitimate about the question. The question should have been like, does he works for TNA? Or the New Japan Pro Wrestling or something?
Oh, he works for TNA.
All right. The question should have been, what is TNA doing to help this guy out? You know what I'm saying? Not why does he expect us to be... He's not... No one's... A GoFundMe is a... If you can help out, help out. You know what I'm saying? If he was charging people to message him or some shit like that, that's a... Okay, you think we're your payroll.
Yeah.
The GoFundMe is help out. You know, if you can.
And
there's people that have life insurance that can't cover a fucking funeral. You know what I'm saying? These shits are expensive.
Bro.
Surgeries are expensive. Sometimes you have that cheap insurance. It doesn't cover everything. Yo, when I had my shoulder surgery, the anesthesia alone was $7,500.
Bro. WWE and AEW cover medical. Anthem, TNA should do the same. So the issue with that is you're talking about two publicly traded companies that have... AEW's publicly traded? I believe they have to now because of the Warner deal.
Okay.
So it might not be yet, but it's about to be.
It's big enough to be.
No, yeah, it's about to become it's at the point where it's about to become a very publicly traded company. But the issue is, again, those are two companies that have budgets where they can afford that for their workers. And the issue as well, because that was something that this dude was saying, oh, Stop trying to use fans as ATMs. Unionize. As if this has not become a thing where we've fucking Ventura talked about this. Yeah. Wrestling cannot unionize because unfortunately how it works, everyone is trying to make sure their ass is covered. Yeah. And it's not going to work out with wrestling. There's never a way to do it. And unfortunately, when it comes to insurance and a lot of this, wrestling is one of those things where it's like a big red flag when insurance companies see that. So, I'm not agreeing with the fans ATM take. No, bro, no one's going to agree with that because this dude was, again, being a piece of shit, trying to act like one of these journalists that wants to get the, yeah, fuck you, like, and no fan agreed with him. Because it was funny. He's thinking, oh, yeah, I'm going to have a bunch of people behind me. And all of it's fucking, yeah, it's like, isn't Anthem a big company? They are, but unfortunately, when it comes to everything else, they support. When it comes to the wrestling side of things, they're not, unfortunately, even though they've been having a very successful year, it doesn't look like it's the biggest help when it comes to it. And again, we're saying this, and a lot of we don't know what they're covering as well. That's the thing. We're going off numbers that they have showed, and again, needing that assistance. And it's a situation of this is just the beginning with that. Like we said with Biggie earlier, he's still at a point where the injury is over a year ago, and he still hasn't had a point where he can get checked out to see the improvement yet. So with Chris Bay, again, there's a point where he just had surgery Monday. And it's crazy because a lot of people that have spoken to him already and had that conversation, the first thing he's asking them before they can even talk to him is, hey man, so how's this going? Like he's more worried about how they're doing and their injuries because he knows like, oh, so-and-so has a knee injury or so-and-so is doing this. So how are you feeling? How's this going? Like just trying to make them laugh a little bit, like trying to keep spirits up, you know? And it's a situation where, again, this is the scary side of this, man. Like wrestling is something where people try to entertain, people try to create this amazing craft that we love and this amazing business that we love. But in that short moment, this can all be taken away. Shit, one of the podcasts I did yesterday, it's a young kid, bro. He's only 19. He's been doing this since 16. He just had to take a break because of an injury. In June, he found he herniated 3 discs in his back. Guy just turned 19. Imagine, he still has his whole life ahead of him, and he was at a point where his back was just, he couldn't bend a certain way. He was starting to feel like those situations that you start to feel when you unfortunately deal with that. And it's just like, man, only thing I could think of. And I asked him, because I'm just like, is wrestling still an option for you? And he's coming back. He did his PT, did everything, but it's a scary situation where you're that young. You still have your whole life ahead of you, and that has to be a concern.
Being able to walk at 70 is...
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like a back injury, that's a situation where you can get to that point where one day you can't walk.
Yeah.
And this situation right now for Chris Bay, it's one of those where, again, a neck injury is another one that's no joke. That these are injuries that can put you out because, like I said yesterday, and the fourth wall has been broken on this one forever. A bump feels like a car crash every single time. Your body, as much as you can train, as much as you can practice, is never supposed to be going through this. Like there's no conditioning to get you used to this on a daily basis or weekly basis or however much you do this. Like, so for these guys, again, situations like this, because that was another thing I saw instantly. Oh, if people learned how to slow down, there wouldn't be injuries like this. We've seen injuries where it's been normal match.
How much slower did they want Adam Cole to go when he jumped off of the stage?
Thank you.
I mean,
that was him jumping off of a wasn't that high either. Yeah, it wasn't that high either. But bro, this is what tells you, because I've said it on here. I've done my time training. I've done my time doing stuff in the business. That luckily I fucked up my shoulder here and there, but it is what it is. I dislocated my patella. Not wrestling, not training, not weight training, nothing. Fucking getting on a hospital bed just so they can give me a fucking injection. I fucking did the step. They wanted me to turn so I can be a certain way, and my patella said, "There you go." And that shit sounded, bro, that shit sounded like I fucking broke my leg. That's how it popped.
Shit.
And I was like,
slow down, Ray.
Bro,
you too fast.
Apparently, I was like, my instant reaction, I think I broke my leg.
Be honest.
Yeah.
You was going through some things.
Yep.
And you was going too fast. You should have slowed down and handled your... Before you turned, you should have handled your situation.
No one slow down, man. No
You're
one
chasing waterfalls, right? You're chasing waterfalls. No, but yeah, that sucks, bro. Shit, there are times when I'm walking and just out of nowhere, my ankle just starts fucking hurting. I start limping and skipping around, and all I'm doing is walking. I can imagine people jumping off of a fucking ladder, and you know, also, not every single one of these guys are light people. You know, you fall and you land off of the ropes on your knees, on your elbows. Look at Eddie, his first Eddie Guerrero's first frog splash in the WWE broke his fucking elbow because he landed wrong. You know what I'm saying? And imagine Bronson Reed. Oh, look at Psycho Sid. Let's put that one. He jumped off the middle rope and ripped his fucking foot off of his leg. How slow did you want him to go? How much slower did he need to go to be safe on that?
My thing is still, why did he do that? That's still the day old question I still want to know is
apparently that was so I saw an interview with him.
Yeah.
The spot was he was supposed to miss that, and then Scott was supposed to do something, and I think someone was supposed to come out. No, he said he doesn't jump off the rope. He's like, I don't do this, blah, blah, blah. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I don't know why he decided to do a big boot off of the top of the rope.
Like, bro, that doesn't make sense at his height with the weight he has. That's gonna fuck you up no matter what. Especially trying to land clean on your other foot. Like, it's not gonna work.
Nah.
Like, you should have at least at that point, go for a flying clothesline. Just jump forward. Even if possibly the worst he would have done is maybe dislocate his elbow, is like possible at that point. And animal
double axe handle or something, land on both your feet.
Nah, man, still no. At that height, don't do it. Like, especially from the second rope. Because my guy, you already saw he had bad knees.
No,
so
I hear you. But I think both his feet is better option than one of his foot.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But I remember when he did it, I was like, why? What was going through your head? Because even if he would have connected with that big boot, it wouldn't have made more of an impact than if he would have threw him to the ropes and did a big boot.
Yeah, it's like, bro, the same height because you're still coming down. It's like, yeah, I never understood it. I'm just like, oh man, watching the injury, it's just like,
yeah, but that injury was gruesome.
Oof. It's one of those where it's just like, God damn, like, yeah, no. But what's going on, Leon? Happy Halloween, my guy.
Kingpin and Chucky in the building.
Hey, again, we got the mask and hat. I'm not, for speaking reasons, I can't wear the mask, and the hat got me too damn hot over here.
I'm about to just hold the fucking cane and take this jacket and vest off.
Yo, bro, do it, because I got hot with the hat on. Because I'm wearing this long sleeve and the hat, and I was like, I'm hot. Like,
I took the jacket off
over here, so I'm just like, yo, it's fucking hot.
I took the jacket off at work. I said, look, I'm a cowboy. Reach for the sky. I got two fucking costumes in one.
Yo, just that's it, bro. You good? You good? We chilling, man. It's Halloween. They know what we is.
Halloween.
Oh shit. But yeah, man. So again, much love and much well wishes to Chris Bay, to Vikingo, to El Fantasmo. There's a lot of people unfortunately dealing with injury right now, man. That is the unfortunate side of the business where it's something where, again, little things could lead to so many others. So, have just support. Fucking don't say stupid shit like that guy on Twitter. And yeah, but where do we want to go now, man? Should we do the WWE ID or should we go to something else?
Let's do the WWE ID because I think at this point people are gonna come in while we're talking about it.
No, yeah, this is gonna be a long topic. This is gonna be a long topic because there's a lot to break down. So, it was officially announced, I believe, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday morning they announced that the WWE ID would go into effect. So, hold on one second because I want to make sure. Actually, I'm trying to see what the actual branding of it all is so far. Give me 1 second. And also to be able to know the schools because I know they announced some of the schools already part of it. Okay, so if this thing will load. Okay, so WWE ID is going to become the Indie Wrestling Development Program. So this is supposed by their method here. This is their write-up saying potential career in WWE. The program will be called the WWE ID, short for WWE Independent Development. WWE ID is the latest in our efforts to identify and support the journey of up-and-coming wrestlers, in turn raising the profile and strengthening the independent wrestling ecosystem, said by WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque. Following the 2021 launch of the WWE NIL program, WWE ID has been constructed to support independent wrestling prospects and wrestling schools with world-class training, development, and mentorship. So schools that are being supported so far, Reality of Wrestling, I don't know about Monster Factory. So the schools that they've already started supporting are Reality of Wrestling, which is Booker T's school, the Nightmare Factory, which is under Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall, the Black and Brave Academy, which was
that what he meant by Monster Factory?
No, so the Monster Factory is the one here in New Jersey.
Okay.
Which I'm not sure if they're supporting yet or not. Which I will assume they're going to because that's where Damian Priest came out of, Matt Riddle came out of, Sheamus came out of. There's a lot of people that came out the Monster Factory.
Okay.
Any day now, it possibly is also going to be added to the list of.
Said Matt Riddle, so you can't have them all be.
Not everyone's going to be a winner. But so the Nightmare Factory under Cody and QT Marshall, the Black and Brave Academy under Seth Rollins and Mark Brave, Elite Pro Wrestling Training Center in New Hampshire, and Knox Pro in LA. Knox Pro is Rakishi's school. So these are the first that have been officially announced. From there, a few more started to make waves about possibly joining it as well, including Three Legacies Academy in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania, which is under Ricardo Rodriguez, the Monster Factory, which is under Danny Cage, my apologies. They had a documentary come out on Apple TV last year. So they've done a lot, they've trained Damien, they trained a lot of people out of there that they've done a lot of reputable things in the business and had a lot of crazy roster of people that have come out of that school. So I can imagine any day now they're going to get confirmed for it as well.
All right, so yeah, this is going to be the WWE is working with these schools that if they get a talent, the WWE gets first dibs at them or some shit like that, or is what's the official word on the stipulations?
To me, what it looks like is, you remember how they used to have OVW?
Yes.
So they had OVW, which was alleged, in a sense, they're developmental, but some people they would end up picking up. Some people would end up going somewhere else just because of if they didn't see anything fit, or they would even send people down. So this makes sense just because they've been sending a lot of people to Reality of Wrestling. Like Josh Briggs just did their show a few weeks ago. They've had a lot of people come in and out, like from NXT, they'll send to, I guess, get reps. So what it looks like, it's going to be a lot of just support because now they're going to be able to watch of okay, what are they doing with this place? What are they doing with this place? Ray, have you heard what the money is? Not yet. Not yet, because I haven't heard anything of details on that yet. I can imagine it's a decent amount though, because I'm starting to hear a lot of schools are opening up all of a sudden.
Boris is about to be our financial advisor.
Yeah. Okay. I'm starting to hear a lot of people are wanting to open schools. So it does come with caveats. Like it is going to come with, hey, if you are a WWID affiliated school, I can imagine you're going to get a nice amount of money as well. But also that does help because it now puts your school in a look of, oh, Gabe Sapolsky, who works with the WWE, who has been known for being the promoter / owner of Evolve Pro Wrestling. He helped run Dragon Gate USA. He helped run Ring of Honor in was that the 05, 06 years? A few more. Can't remember what else. But yeah, so Gabe Sapolsky, someone that is knowledgeable in this, and was usually the one that would scout with William Regal a lot of the people that then would go on to NXT and would go on to WWE. Like he was one of the guys that helped scout Matt Riddle, Chris Hero, and the list goes on and on when it comes to just people that they would go through those doors. He was the one that also helped with bringing in, like, there was a year that the whole Undisputed Era were going to Evolve. ACH, that's how he got brought into WWE, and then unfortunately what happened. Turson has said up till now there's no restrictions on where ID wrestlers can work. Well, we're going to get into that in a second because that comes into the negative side of things. Right now we're going to go into the positives, and then I have a lot of negatives I would like to touch on.
When I first heard this, only thing went through my mind was H is taking the strategy of a young Vince McMahon, going to the territories, getting their best talent, and making the All-Star team, which is the World Wrestling Federation.
Yep.
And now it seems like H figured out a way to get first dibs on people who've never seen before. And also now a lot of these schools are going to be teaching these wrestlers how to wrestle on TV. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I went. That instantly my head went, okay, so he's trying to monopolize the future of the wrestling. You know, like when it comes to the draft, this man is trying to get first round draft picks every year.
Yeah, he's trying to make sure, hey, who's doing good over here? Let me see.
Yeah.
Send him to the PC. Or, okay. Send him to the PC. Like, let's have him have a tryout.
Yeah.
And okay, so we're gonna mix in the good and the bad here. The good thing is, I will say this, that this was something that it went around the social media, especially from other workers. The good thing about something like this, it makes wrestlers now want to be like, fuck, now I gotta still make sure I'm training. I gotta make sure I'm at tip-top shape. Because there's a lot of people who think once they're wrestling and once they've had a few matches under the belt, once they're doing this,
they're good.
Oh, I'm good. I don't have to train a day in my life anymore.
The tide is going to take us out.
Nope. That's not how this shit works. If you are not consistently still training, if you're not consistently making sure your body's where it needs to be, not only when it comes to working out, but also in the ring, you are fucking up. Because there's a reason why WWE has a PC. There's a reason why they continuously have rings everywhere they go. So they can make sure people are, again, getting that ring time. They're getting that. Because there's nothing, I repeat, nothing that can compare to being inside of a ring. There's no cardio drills that you can do. There's no treadmill, incline, Stairmaster, nothing that compares to being inside of a ring. That cardio is like none other. Taking bumps, there's nothing. Again, unless you have a car crash simulator, nothing that compares to taking that bump.
Yeah. And you only get one shot at it.
Yeah, man. So it's situations like that where now this is going to make people, oh, let me make sure I'm training. Let me make sure I'm getting that ring time. Let me make sure I just want Crown Jewel to be. We're going to get to that in a little bit, John, because we're going to give our predictions and all that stuff. But yeah, so a lot of people are going to finally hopefully start working on that. It was funny though, because the minute this was announced, so many people, oh man, this is the opportunity everyone's looking for. This is the opportunity, this and this and this. And again, that exposed a lot of things of like, everyone thinks this is the best opportunity. Meanwhile, they can't support or share when they're booked somewhere. They still don't do this the right way. They don't do this the right way.
Yeah, because my head was like, it wasn't a less of an opportunity for you.
No.
Like, because every time I heard back in the day, I sent my tapes to such and such. I sent my tapes to such and such. Someone reached out for such and such, and they called me in for a tryout.
Like,
You know,
it's still a thing. The issue with it is, yes, right now WWE's market wasn't always wrestlers.
yeah.
Like they were trying to build up crop that they can then create themselves. But WWE's always going to look at, oh, this person's like, if you have buzz and you're doing something, they're going to hit you up.
Yeah, but
Javon Evans is that example. My guy is still very young and was killing it all around the tri-state area, killing it in the independents, killing it in North Carolina, to the point that, again, he's younger than me. I think he's 22, 23. And they signed him. So it's a situation of, yeah, he's on NXT now. Okay. He had the match with Randy Orton the other day.
Okay.
One that unfortunately he overextended when he did the flip and he missed the cutter. Randy couldn't do the RKO the right way. But then Randy still showed him, hey, you got this, kid. You're gonna be something big. But it's situations like that where they're still looking at wrestling, though. What this does is shows you there's a lot of eyes now on the independents again. Now they're making sure they are watching. The problem is, in order to think you're going to be someone that they're watching, make sure you're on that tip-top shape. If you're a part of one of these schools, cool. Value that you're at that school and do what needs to be done.
And so people don't get overly gassed on this.
Yeah.
We're going to do this like scouting wise for sports.
Yep.
The scout doesn't go to every game just looking for a quarterback. He's looking for an offensive lineman. He's looking for a running back. He's looking for a defensive end. He's looking for somebody that could, captivate the team. So in wrestling, these people are not just looking for the next John Cena.
Nope.
They're also looking, this guy can make anybody look. We need someone like that on the roster.
And that's something that guys, I had someone yesterday, I'm not going to say who, because I don't want to put their
Sting!
I don't want to put their
It was fucking Sting. We know this.
But there's someone who does that. There's someone that does that well, that they're able to make someone else look good, but not bury themselves. And that is something in this business that you also need.
Yeah.
Because if you're able to do that, again, enhancement talent are a necessity as well. And that is a situation where, again, they're looking for everyone, people that are adaptable, people that can do this. Bro, the viral clip that's still going around is one of the guys from the Monster Factory being able to take that Crossroads and make it look like fucking $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
And that was David Goldie. He's out of the Monster Factory. Great kid. He worked with New Japan as well. He did their LA dojo, did some of their shows when they were in the 2300 arena. And the kid has a look. He has something. And again, I can imagine they have their eyes on him. They're going to make sure, hey, when we're doing our tryouts, we're going to see if he has it to be able to be a part of that first class.
And make sure he goes to the tryouts and not the tryouts. You know what movie that's from? All right. We're going to keep it. But all right, so Boris goes, name a couple of people you think pretty much guaranteed ID deals. Yo, I'm pretty sure it's not guaranteed, but I would say Aries Carter, Janai Kai, but
so
we already heard Janai.
I feel like, unfortunately,
because of her neck injury.
No, not even that. I feel like, unfortunately, because of her deal with MLW, right now she might not be able to. I'm not sure how those deals work, if they're able to, what that truly entails. But I believe because she's currently signed with with MLW, I don't think she would be able to currently. But the minute she's a free agent, I could see it.
Making waves.
Yeah, but she's killing it. She's definitely on their radar. The neck injury is one thing, but I can see them still finding a way to make it work as well. Right now on the independents, people I think are definitely going to be on that radar. Are going to be the Jackson Drakes of the world, the Alec Prices, the Marcus Matters. When it comes to reality of wrestling, they have a bunch of people that are making their waves. There's a certain someone who everyone's gonna instantly say because, of course, he's another one of that bloodline. However, still very young in his career, so it's too early to just pull him out right now because it's gonna make no sense to then put him into a situation like that. So a lot of the kids that I'm saying are people that have already they've done their years. Like Jackson Drake is one who he just turned 20. Like he's another one, like Javon Evans. Those two have been around rings since the age of like 12, 13. Yeah, I could see him. I could see him do it. It's the only problem with
the size.
School.
What?
His training.
That's why I didn't want to say the name.
Yeah. That's someone that possibly he just needs to still have training. That's the only issue. Because again, there's a lot of people that are they're doing their thing. Just comes down to that. But Darius is someone, man, if he's not on their radar, I don't know who else is going to be. Yeah. I put out a thing. I responded to their thing earlier because they did a post about asking who are people that should be on there.
Yeah.
Of course, I gotta say Gangone.
I was about to ask you. I was like, I know you don't like him very much, but what about Dr. Sleep?
No, yeah, Gangone is someone, bro, that he just because of, and I know he's gonna hate me for saying this, but someone who has so much in the business when it comes to wrestling wise, mentality wise, the creativity that he has. Another one was Ahmed. Prince Ahmed needs to be on there.
Yeah,
he needs to be on there. He needs to be on there because he's someone who I feel like, bro, imagine him and the PC under their coaches. Like them sharpening up whatever he needs to just fine tune.
I think just the possibility of getting a call up makes everyone better.
Yeah, man.
You know, because this is the thing. It's like you go to a school. I went to a trade school. So you go to a school to learn automotive. Most of the people are there fucking around. They don't care about this. They don't care about that. But some kids there actually want to learn about cars. The biggest incentive in that school was there's a possibility you can get an internship at a dealership or at NASCAR or something like that.
Yeah.
Based off of your grades. So that a lot of those people that were fucking around, they got kicked out of the class. And a lot of people that fucking took the shit serious got hooked up with dealers. Like, you know, they had careers already lined up for them, finding jobs. That's the incentive there for that. So you go to be a wrestler, right? Like you go to the school. Your dreams and aspirations go to WrestleMania and become champion. Everybody's the same way.
Yep.
But at one point or another, you sit there and go, well, this is the best I got. WWE ain't gonna call me because of this, because of that, because doubt comes in, realization comes in, especially in the fucking 90s. If you're not 6'6", 350 pounds, you ain't getting a call up. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not getting that fucking. Hold up, we gotta do this.
Yeah!
He came with his own music. He said, fuck that.
Oh my God. There's someone trying to.
He won the title last week.
I already had it won by Monday. I gave it to y'all by Monday. What's going on, DJ? What's going on, bro? Yo,
we're just partying here in LA as you saw us burning up buses and.
Bro, I saw someone blow up their fingers.
Yeah.
I was celebrating, and my guy just said, "Oh, I'm not gonna let go. I'm gonna keep lighting." Bro,
I rioted again in LA.
Bro,
again, but this time a celebratory riot though.
Oh, nice. I needed one of those.
All I saw, all this was gone. My guy did one of these. All you see is blood. I'm like, y'all won. Like, what the?
Hey,
You know what? You know what's crazy?
if you're the faint at heart when an LA team wins, you go in the house. That's what you need to do.
Oh, he was celebrating because y'all won the softball league.
Yeah.
Oh, the softball. Now it's the
Yeah.
softball league.
Oh, well, I already done said it. If the Yankees don't win the World Series, baseball didn't count.
Oh, is that right?
That's how it works. We won division this shit.
Like, ah.
Yeah. But you came just in time because we were talking about the developmental shit that WWE's doing.
All right.
The WWEID. I was about to say, DJ is trying to get signed right now. He came with gear.
Word.
I don't know how people wrestle for an hour and a half in that thing.
Nah.
Man, it's yeah. But what I was gonna say, because there's a few more that I wanted to put out there that I feel like they definitely would hit that mark. Again, I said Gango and I said Ahmed. Darius has to be on that list. Santi has to be on that list. A guy out of Ohio that I feel like would be perfect for them as well. Damian Chambers. He's someone, bro. He's a young Jericho. He legit young Jericho when it comes to promos, has the look. He's 6'2" and he has the look. Myron Reed, who's another one of the rascals who I don't know how no one signed him. Like MLW had him for a cup of coffee. They fucked it up.
Well, is that him that doesn't want to be signed, or is that?
I asked him. He's whoever offers it.
Like he's a real free agent.
Like he's a real free agent. Masha is currently with TNA.
Yeah, she's the TNA champion.
Yeah, she just won the TNA.
He's naming independent wrestlers that are not.
These are all independent. Just because again, until they're not, I can imagine they're on the radar, but they just can't say they're on the radar.
Real quick, Janelle goes, do you see Jordan Grace becoming NXT Women's Champion down the line? I honestly think Jordan Grace is gonna jump up to the main roster with the rest of these girls.
Right.
I think Jordan Grace, that is the tall tale sign of her losing the TNA Knockouts title and her contract being done in January. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if signed the new WWE contract.
Yeah, but I think she's coming to the main roster.
Yeah, she's
sooner than later.
No, she's going straight to the main roster. As I think will her husband, because his contract also ends in January.
I was just about, who the fuck is the husband?
Jonathan Gresham.
I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, Jonathan Gresham.
But then I completely forgot.
So yeah, great technical wrestler. Studied under Alex Shelley. Bro, such a great worker.
For some reason, for me, if I don't know, like seeing them married and wedding pictures, to me, every woman is single. You can wear a ring on your fucking finger, but unless I like, oh, this is my husband. Oh, okay, she's married. Other than that, if you ain't saying nothing to me, you single.
Well, Jordan Grace is still single to tell.
Word, but not
what I would say.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. Everybody likes to spread rumors.
Hey, this is all factual information as well.
But yeah, because people are like, yo, you don't see that ring on her finger, and I'll be like, I didn't know she had fingers. Because I don't look like, what am I looking at her hands for? That's the tone of show conversation.
Yeah. For a conversation like that.
Word. But what I was saying before, when DJ came in, was that back in the day you had those things where it's like, I'm not big enough, I'm not this, I'm not that, especially for the WWE model of wrestler. But now that all that shit's turned, right now, either those stipulations to become a WWE wrestler have been torn down, or they changed, and we haven't found out what they changed to.
I think it's if you can put butts in seats. Regardless of your size.
Because you know how there was a model on the Vince,
right?
It was the look, it was the size, and that shit,
right?
But we don't know the model on the Triple H yet because he's doing similar shit, but with different people. So now, like I'm trying to figure out if it's truly these guys are just the hot shit right now and we're going with them, or is it because Damian Priest is Puerto Rican and he catches that market, and because this person catches that market, or this person, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be the look; it could just be something else that favors this run that he's pushing them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think there's definitely a mix in there of, okay, are they compelling? And then can they handle? Is there a market? Is there a market at all for this particular wrestler?
Yeah.
Like when they come on the screen, does X people, people X watch this person?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Like I think you hit the nail on the head. And so let's take for example Ricochet. He's fun to watch. But does he move a needle? Like, do people? Oh, Ricochet's on and go run to the TV.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's funny when me and Ray was talking about in the beginning of the show, and I was mentioning Ricochet.
Yeah.
I was saying how when he first came, he was something because he was doing things we never seen before. But now his style is a dime a dozen.
Right.
We see his uncomfortability of the character he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And it's not just him. The Bobby Lashley looks unnatural in some of these tough man fucking, segments.
Right.
Because I believe, I'm not saying Bobby Lashley's not tough, but I honestly think that Bobby Lashley is more of an athletic freak than a fucking Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's what he's going for. He's Zeus, and no one can fuck with him. And then now he's hesitating because the timing's off because he's an athletic freak.
Right, because he's like, I can really knock this guy's head into the second row if I wanted to.
Word.
And I can't.
Yeah, he's like, they only let Braun Breaker run.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah. No, that man.
But yeah. So I also mentioned the Venom, the DL. What is it called?
What, the WID?
The ID.
Which is basically now because of them having the WWE NIL, which was them finding different athletes and everything like that.
That's right. Yeah.
So I was saying this is Triple H taking a lesson from the young Vince, cornering the territories, getting the best wrestlers out of them, and making the All-Star League of WWE, WWF.
Right.
And I think Triple H is like, we got to find a way to get first dibs on these All-Stars.
Exactly. Before they want to go over there and flip around on AEW.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, come on over here. And we'll teach you how to do things where people will actually want to watch it. And and we'll go from there.
Yeah. If you think about it, most of the most successful wrestlers just do the basics.
That's what I mean. Thank you. I've been yelling this for, when people, I remember when Roman Reigns, they was like, all he does is 3 moves. I was like, Ric Flair only did 3 moves and wrestled the exact same match. And he's a legend. We think he's a legend. So
I was listening. I was listening to what is that shit called when the wrestlers speak to the students?
Seminar.
I was watching a seminar with Bryan Danielson, and literally Bryan Danielson said, if you learn how to do the basics perfect, you would look like $1 million. He's like, look at Bret Hart, look at Mr. Perfect. Yep. They do the basics.
Yep.
Bret Hart's move is a suplex, and his suplex looks better than everybody else's, and he's the best wrestler in the ring.
That's right.
He does the basics.
That's right.
I mean, Hogan's finishing move was a leg drop. I mean, not off the top rope, just a leg drop.
Right.
I mean, like, if he could pull that off, you got the basics down.
The honky tonk man. It was a swinging neck breaker.
Yeah.
And that's it. He did it and you were out.
Yeah. It doesn't take much. But Ray wants to say something so badly, but he's trying to figure out a way to say it without pulling the curtain back.
No. It's not even
He wants to start the sentence with "fuck both of y'all."
No.
First of all, fuck the match and the click you claim.
So my thing is this, right? Because I love fucking technical wrestling.
Yeah.
Which is the most basic you can get to it. It's fucking chain wrestling, work a hold, make it look fucking great. The problem with that is you could mention the Bret Harts, you can mention the Hogans, you can mention the Zenas, you can mention the Rick Rudes, guys that
don't do the basics.
Zena did the basics. Shut up.
No.
Bro, my guy did fucking 5 moves. That's all I need to do.
No, he did 5 things I don't know if you can classify them as moves, but go ahead.
Where I was going with it.
All right, go ahead. You continue.
However, when it comes to wrestling fans, doing those and then not having character is not going to work.
Oh no, I'm not.
So but that's the issue though. A lot of people can know their basics, master their basics, and not get over. Because Dean Malenko, to me, is one of the best wrestlers out there. His character did not work
in WWE.
And where
you know why?
Make money.
But do you know why it worked in WCW? I'm gonna hate the fact that I'm saying this because I don't really like this motherfucker, and I don't have nothing personal with him. I just don't like because of Mike Tenay.
Wait, why don't you like Mike Tenay?
Because I don't like the way he. I don't like the way he interacts with the wrestlers.
Okay.
Because it's like, okay, we get it. You're not a talent.
Yeah.
So when Scott Steiner stepping to your old ass,
yeah,
don't fight. Like he's acting like this is a real thing, and he's like, I'll fuck you up. Like you're not supposed to say that to Scott Steiner. At this point, Scott Steiner's supposed to he should have smacked you.
I never noticed that.
Oh no, he always challenged the wrestlers back when they stepped to him, and I'm like, yo, bro, what the like really?
You know what I think it is?
That was the thing I didn't like about it.
I don't remember a lot of his WCW stuff. I just remember his TNA stuff.
What
TNA?
Yeah,
he didn't do that. In TNA,
he
bitched out.
Because the thing was, he did a lot of in-ring interviews. Right?
Yeah,
they were backstage segments.
Yeah.
So a lot of these wrestlers would do the intimidation shit, and he'd be like, "Oh, you can't intimidate me." And I'm like, "Yo, my dude, my eyes tell me you're a fucking 60-year-old man. This is Scott Steiner who fucks up Goldberg. Let's put two and two together here.
He's fucking you up.
Like right now, you're right now you're fucking up this illusion.
Right.
And I was a kid thinking that. That's why I didn't really fuck with Mike Tenay too much. But Mike Tenay seriously went and told the story of every wrestler.
Right.
And that's why when the Man of 1,000 Holes, the Iceman, Dean Malenko, all this other shit, he paid the dues for Dean Malenko on the mic. So when he's in the ring, we know exactly who the fuck Dean Malenko is. His character was told to us, and we see it portrayed in there. When in most of the time in WWF, they're quiet.
Yeah.
And you have to tell your character yourself. And that was one of the things I hated about Michael Cole, because he was too busy vintage this, vintage that, where JR and Jerry the King Lawler told a story in that ring for the wrestlers sometimes.
Right.
And it's like, that's where a lot of these wrestlers would lose it from, because I've always said this shit. The WWE is the promotion. Promote the wrestler.
Yeah.
Not everybody can be The Rock.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the Undertaker didn't speak, but boy, did they tell a fucking story every time he walked out that goddamn ring, the entrance.
Yeah.
They make sure that this motherfucker was over.
Yeah.
And what was the difference between him and Dean Malenko? Dean Malenko's 2 feet shorter than him. That's it.
Yeah. No, but again, it's stuff like that where it's the little things though. You have to, because of situations like that, you have to almost be able to do it without needing the explanation.
Yeah.
That also goes on the commentary. Yes, a commentary can make it horrible. Like I've unfortunately had to experience in the last few weeks. Seeing where commentary can fuck this shit up pretty bad. That's like, oh man. Okay. Yeah. I think it'd be a great match. Two guys that know what they're doing, they know their craft, put on a great match. They have character, they have everything. But when the commentary is abysmal,
Yo,
this doesn't help.
Bro. And another segment, like when every time you hear JR, you son of a bitch, it's like he's speaking for us. So now we're more involved in the story. When I forgot what it was, I think it was Jake Paul went after Michael Cole or went after somebody, and Corey Graves stepped in front of him, was like, I can't let you do that shit, player.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, Corey, like, you know, just being them, like, they are a part of the show also.
Right.
Yeah. Remember when during the pandemic era, Samoa Joe did that to Seth?
Yes.
When he was still commentary, and when he tells Buddy, get him, Samoa Joe, I was the one laughing the most. You gonna get my guy? Come to me first. Like stuff like that, where again, commentary doing its fucking job. Like paint the picture, make it a situation where it's like, Now we get it because that's what you're supposed to do. But also, with the worker, they also have to be able to give you the paint in a sense.
Yeah,
Right.
We're supposed to paint the picture. We're supposed to make sure the fan understands it all. But if you don't also give us a little bit of the paint so we know what we're doing here,
no, yeah, I get you.
that also
Yeah.
becomes an issue.
Like the fucking nails didn't have much of a story to tell. You know, it's just-
I'll give him that. You had a good
you know,
point.
Yeah, you got to put the presentation together. Because I remember, speaking of the pandemic era, like, so going back to an AEW show, like it was where MJF, like they were having like a basically war games.
Okay.
And then so MJF had Jericho at the top of the cage, and he's threatening to throw him off. And then the commentators, oh, that's concrete down there. It's concrete. You know, like they kept selling that it's concrete down there. And then so that's the reason why they gave up the match. Like that's the only way you can win was that the other team gives up. So they gave up, and then he throws him off anyway. And then now he falls into a crash pad. Now, when we started to say that sucked, like you had AEW person, oh, did you want him to really fall on concrete? No, sir. He should fall and we should not see the crash pad. That's what should have happened. Okay, make my imagination, let my imagination make me think that he just hit the concrete. And that would have sold the whole thing, go to black, and we would have been like, oh, damn.
It's like a magician.
Yep.
And you see the card come out of sleep.
That's it.
Yeah, allow what Jeff Hardy would do, what Shane McMahon would do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's something there to catch just in case.
Right.
But yeah, that shit still looks bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with them is DJ is that they would show us when they fall on concrete. Poor Matt Hardy. Jesus.
I understand.
CW.
I understand that the loser of that match ends their career. If Matt Hardy lost, he ends his career. But they should have ended that shit right.
Yeah.
They should have said this is a no contest.
Yeah, the minute
like I'd have been like, yo, Sammy, stay the fuck down too.
Yeah, just
this is a no contest. None of these people can.
Yeah.
Like everybody's beat so bad that you're laid out and we'll think of something else. But yeah, no,
that was an unnecessary risk they needed to take.
No, that was scary.
You need the crash pad there.
Yeah, man. Like, but again, those are situations that are in a sense unpreventable as well.
They had the crash pad with Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins out of the truck.
Yeah.
When they broke the tables, you could see the crash pad in it. I mean, it's not a problem.
Right.
It's the presentation.
There you go.
As long as it doesn't look fake to us, we're gonna believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't show that one. Don't show that one. That's the Quan, but don't show that one.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna show that. This a white woman kidnapped him.
Oh man.
No, but but that's another thing. Also, is like I've always been a person who loved commentary.
Yeah,
like my favorite, still to this day, Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Ray.
Same.
Yeah,
you know that's to me. Jerry the King Lawler and JR are close second.
Mm-hmm.
They might be tied for second with Jesse the Body Ventura,
right?
And Gorilla Monsoon, but like it was just because at that time the show was so inclusive.
Yeah.
Everything was about the match. Yeah, you did not hear Bobby the Brain Heenan go, by the way, this match is brought to you by Snickers.
No.
Well, even if that's the case, it's still knowing how to make sure. Hey, because I've had to do sponsor reads. Yeah. Hey, we want to thank blah blah blah, and we go back to the ring. Like that's the issue. I feel like now so much with commentary on a major level, on an independent level, is people focus on everything else but the match. And the problem with that is we're supposed to be able to help the person watching at home so they understand what the fuck they're watching.
Yeah.
And if my whole time I'm worried about, hey, why the hell would you say something like that? And we're having a conversation between commentators.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't help what's going on in the ring.
Nope. No.
Like I've seen so many spots ruined where they just hit a fucking cool ass move or they did something and the commentators are talking about everything but that.
Yeah.
Or they fuck up the call and they say something else that it's like, that wasn't even close.
And there's room for that when there's rest spots. Because Bobby the Brain Heenan would tell a joke and Mean Gene would be like, "Would you stop it?"
Right.
You know, something like that.
Right.
There's always something.
Yeah.
You know, because they gotta have some personality and shit. But I will never forget the call of Bobby the Brain. She loves him. When Miss Elizabeth came in and saved Macho Man from Sherry at I think it was like SummerSlam or some shit. She loves him. She was in the front row. And like that emotion from him made me emotional.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bobby can make you do it, like laugh, cry, like because I'm sorry, I was hollering laughing even as a kid when I saw the barbershop when Sean threw Marty Jannetty through the glass. Oh, I knew he was gonna do that.
Yeah, and he's like, no,
are you kidding me?
That was beautiful because it was like this. It was like they're back together is the smartest thing they ever did. Right. I knew he was gonna do that. He didn't.
Bro, he did it so well because he would do subtle things that it makes you think like, bro, he spoiled that Hogan was the third man. He and
until they said it in the documentary, no one gave a fuck.
Bro, but that's the funniest thing because again, it's one of those things that as a commentator, you can do little things like that. That's just like.
But I would argue though, I do still argue with people that he's been saying that Hogan was a bad guy for 30 years before that. So,
but that's why
that was part of his character to see Hogan and say he's gonna do something bad.
No,
like so, and then he finally does it.
It works so well because it's like there's no way this guy's full of shit. Like this is something, but it works so well because it's like he just spoiled what's about to happen.
Yeah,
and look at that, it happened. So
he's like, trust. Like I bet you they were cussing at him. He's like, trust me.
But yo, another person who would have did the exact same shit, Jesse the Body Ventura. Yep. Because Jesse the Body Ventura was 100% a heel commentator.
Right. Love Jesse.
I remember one time there was a match. It was the Nassau Coliseum tapes. Bad News Brown versus Hulk Hogan. Match hasn't started yet, but Hulk Hogan, they're on the outside of the ring. Hulk Hogan takes a chair and smacks Bad News Brown.
Right.
And Gorilla Monsoon goes, well, it's outside of the ring. He goes, so he could pull a gun as long as it's on the outside of the ring?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
It was one of those things like, wait a minute. When the fuck was that a rule?
Or the Tito Santana and Warlord match where Tito loses in like 30 seconds and he's like, oh, he probably should have gave Warlord one of those burritos or something. He would have won by count out. And I was just like, oh, damn, Jesse.
Santana.
We were watching back. Me and my boy did commentary the other day, watching back one of the matches we did because we wanted to see how it sounded.
Yeah.
And it was Jared Diaz wrestling against someone from Puerto Rico. Their name escapes me right now. But they're doing something. Jared Diaz decides to pin him like this. Like he does the Jericho pin. Nonchalant. Right. 1, 2, kicks out. And I'm like, see, how do you expect to win like that with a non-professional pin? And he's like, what do you mean? That was a champion's pin right there. I'm like, what are you watching? Wrestling. I'm like, you got me. Like, he's like, I'm watching wrestling. I'm like, yeah, you got a point. Where it's little things like that, that it's just like, you can't argue. Like
because the viewer is gonna hear that and go, true. True, because they're gonna respond to you. This is true. He's watching wrestling.
I was like, he's like, I thought I made you mad. I'm like, no, I had to shut up because I'm like, yeah, we are watching wrestling. It makes sense. It's like
damn.
Motherfucker, say that again. I swear to God.
Well, now he's in a side headlock, you mother.
Back to wrestling.
But it's little things like that, man, that again, it gets the viewer engaged. It gets the person watching. That's those little subtleties that so many people fucking don't put that work in to understand, to fucking do. Like, there's so, bro, the fact that I heard someone on commentary the other day say, oh man, is this the match I think it is? Like, but sound so monotone and almost like they actually didn't know what match it is. And I'm just like, you aren't supposed to not know. Like, the viewer at home might not know because sometimes, hey, the card's subject to change.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're just treating it like you don't know what you're supposed to be doing right now, yeah, that doesn't help the job. Like,
this is where if I was his commentator, if I was his co-commentator, I'd have been the dick and be like, well, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, then it's Sting. And just got up and started wearing Sting. And like, sit your ass down. It's not Sting. It's like, oh, so you do know what match it is, huh? Shit.
If you don't, the second you don't know, I'm gonna think it's Sting.
That's right. You think that motherfucker won't come out the rafters? Shit, I know that motherfucker for too long.
Yeah.
So I'm letting you know now. Spoiler alert, because we're gonna be at Titan on November the 16th for Rumble. No entrant in that Rumble is gonna be Sting.
Bullshit.
No.
Hey, one thing that's for sure is that nothing's for sure. Damn it.
That's right.
There are gonna be 30 entrants. Not one of them is Sting. You
they
sit down and watch the show.
Yeah,
until I see 30, until I see number 30 come down, I don't believe it.
That's right. One of the announcers at the show asked, "Who's gonna be the mystery opponent for Jordan Grace and her TNA Knockout Championships?" I raised my hand. I said, "I know." She picks me, gives me the mic. I go, "Sting! It's Sting!" And she goes, "Sting's gonna fight for the women's championship?" Like, you never know. It's always Sting. And she goes, "Okay, we're gonna put that one in our back pocket."
Right. Okay, we're gonna.
Oh man.
But in my head, I was like, you gotta give them. These motherfuckers can't even hear you. They gotta give them something to people react to.
You gotta give them some reaction.
And the next person just straight out was like, Hagen Bane, and I'm like, we all know it.
I was gonna say Toe could have been like, I know who it is. Ray told me. Megan Bane.
Yeah.
What?
Raimundo Sanchez sitting right there fucking said it was Megan Bane. She's wearing a white leotard.
Like Ray posted the graphic earlier and then took it down and thought no one saw it.
Yeah. They're gonna suplex each other off the top rope. But you know what though? Megan Bane's gonna rip off the mask. It's Sting! It's Sting Bane!
How do you get in that outfit?
Right? He wasn't retired for that long. Shit, but nah, that's. And I don't like this baseball guy. He's not bad. The new guy on Raw.
Oh, yeah.
He's not bad, but there's a lot of like. I feel like I'm about to go into the fourth quarter with this nigga.
Yeah, because it feels like he's trying to be so sports centric with it. And it's like, yeah, no, don't just calm down. Wrestling, you're calling wrestling.
It's like
Corey Graves needs to call him.
Going into the fourth quarter now. The Jets are down by 3. Can they make it back into this thing? It's like, wait, what? No, this is damage control is coming out. Yeah. Damage control. Yeah. It is 9:30. Damage control is coming out.
Yo, you're at 11 right now. We need you at a 6. Like, calm down.
He can't help it.
Come on, man. Like,
he's so used to calling real, actual, actual sport. And
wrestling is a sport, damn it, DJ. You do not disrespect the sport of professional wrestling.
It is theater. But anyway.
At least he said it with some.
You outraged my dog. She decided to jump up here the minute you said.
Yo, you should have seen. Did you see the picture in the group chat with the wig? With the wig and shit.
No, she was Chucky too. I was Chucky. She was Chucky. Yo, and she got so much more love than I did. Everyone wanted to take a picture with her. They said, "Nah, you good kid."
A white dog with a red wig.
Okay,
yeah, because shoot, I'd be crossing the street if I saw a damn white dog with a red wig.
Word. But yeah, nah, that to me, you could tell a story in the ring, but also the people verbally speaking,
right,
are the ones that are controlling the people at home. Is it, bro? But, like I told Gigi last week, the Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar match at WrestleMania 20. You put that shit on mute. It was a good match. But the fans took over the fucking match, so even the commentators were like, "Damn, we can't do nothing."
Yep, it's over. Like,
like everybody know he gone. Like,
we done lost it.
Yeah, at one point they were like, "Fuck Goldberg too." Like, it was like, what?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I remember watching that. I was like, God dang, they turned on everybody in the ring.
Word, even Stone Cold, they're like, "Fuck you too. We know you leaving. You know, stay."
So
here.
he's like, well, I need to stun everybody to get the crowd back.
Word. Shit. We know about you, Stone Cold. You just want to fuck us and leave.
Man, I remember at this, this last Hollywood WrestleMania, the awkward moment we saw, like my daughter was like, "What is going on?" When when Shane McMahon did the leapfrog,
Yes,
and didn't get back up. And she's like, "Dad, what's wrong with him?" I said, "I think there's actually something wrong with him." and then I saw Snoop Dogg take that punch. I was like, "Yeah, there's something for real wrong with him."
Yeah, that was a oof, man. Thank God for that referee that's just like, "Hey, do this."
Wasn't it? I think it was a cameraman.
So the ref had to tell half, and then the cameraman is then instructing the rest.
Okay,
he's being told on his earpiece.
Yeah.
Hey, they're saying go do this, go do that, do something, please.
If Snoop could just if he had a little put a little weight on the ropes when he was going to the rope, I think it would have looked better.
Yeah,
but he was too afraid
that rope was gonna fling his ass to halfway down the fucking ramp.
Yeah, he was too
skeleton. My man is 52 pounds.
Man, 6'5" and 6'5", 108.
Him and Shotzi should have a jumping contest. I want to see who could jump off the top rope the furthest.
Who's that?
Shotzi Blackheart
or
Snoop. Yeah,
it'll be pretty close. It'll be pretty close contest.
Word.
You got to put some money on the line, so they'll see if they'll go out on a limb here.
Word, because I swear to God, it's like Shotzi doesn't jump; she just falls.
She just falls.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember seeing her in the Indies. I was like, why did she even go up there? Like a couple times.
Happy Halloween, son.
Hey, happy Halloween, son.
Shit, yo, since we're all here,
yep,
I'm pretty sure we're gonna be the only ones here today. The Private Party is the new AEW Tag Team Champion.
They
deserve it. But yesterday, while we're watching the Yankee game, I get this news and I go, "Really? You're gonna have these two men win the title during the World Series?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. No, that wasn't cool.
Yeah, this is why you had Wrestle Dream.
Right.
Because you know damn well nobody watching that damn show.
Have the ratings come out for that already? For Dynamite?
Probably, but I haven't seen it yet.
Because I'm almost afraid to look at it. Because I mean, I could literally hear every television on my block watching the World Series. Even though the first couple of innings, I can admit, like I started dozing off. I was like, damn, we're down 5-0. I just kind of let myself kind of doze off, and then the announcers, like speaking of announcing, woke me up. I can't believe this is happening. And I'm like, what's happening?
I was like, what's happening? Yep. Oh, okay.
We're tied. What the?
And it was at that point where we're like, oh, we're losing this. Well, okay. But yeah, them winning those titles yesterday. I missed the live match.
Mm-hmm.
I was podcasting at the time, and I'm just I see the graphic, and I'm like, holy shit! A tear just went down. I was like, they did it. I had to text fucking Quinn instantly, like, yo. Like, it was a happy moment to see Matt, because I thought they should have really done it at the pay-per-view, man.
No, it should have been done at the pay-per-view.
Like, the fact
been done.
Like, it's still something where it's happy, hey, that they did it. It's much deserved. But man, I'm just glad they did it. To have them to see from day one to then see them now become the AEW World Tag Team Champions is fucking crazy, man. Like, those two definitely deserve it. Yeah, man. It's the win at least New York needed, because we didn't get the one we wanted yesterday. At least we got this one.
Yeah. So 628,000 people watched AEW Dynamite, and that's down from 637,000 viewers the week before.
Okay. It's not horrible compared to it being the same night as the World Series. So the number could have definitely been a lot worse.
Right.
more people watched the Celtics Pacers game and the Oklahoma City Thunder and San Antonio's game than Dynamite.
Well, it's OKC, I guess.
Well, it's a spurt. Like the people want to see Wemby.
And the crazy shit, the New York practice game against the Dodgers last night drew 18 million viewers.
This man said the practice game.
Yeah.
I think it felt like our actual team didn't show up as much as we wanted. Our pitchers did not show up yesterday. Our pitchers said, "Nah, man, we gonna be ready for the next one."
No, the fielders didn't show up. The pitcher actually did pretty well.
See, this is where Ron needed to go timeout, get everybody on that mound, and go listen.
You done messed up, Ron.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not. Y'all niggas want to quit? We can leave now. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't doing this shit. Let's get this motherfucker out and let's win this game.
Right.
And they said, no, we can give him 7 runs.
We can give him 7.
We got 5. We can give him 7. There's no way they could win with 7 runs if we got 5. That's how math works. Remember, kids in the Bronx don't have computers. They don't know what a computer is. So, of course, we're bad at math.
Got that Terrence Howard math.
Sorry, man. We got 5.
If we scored 5 before y'all did, we won the game. It doesn't matter that you scored 7 before the game was over.
Oh, now you're talking that Trump math.
Yeah.
Stop counting ballots.
Remember, 1 times 7 is 1 times 7 is 1, but 1 times 5 is 8.
Ooh, damn.
Because you got to carry the 2.
Yeah.
All right, you made me have to open another drink.
Oh,
on that one, God.
we got DJ drinking. Yo, Penny's gonna be like, "What did you do? What did you do?" Oh man,
That was horrible.
And that's that sign of math.
No.
Yeah.
You got 1 in 17, 16 millions of a chance to beat me.
Like,
But
damn,
because you can't beat me, it's down to 0.
If my daughter came to me with some math like that, I'd be like, okay, so remember, you got to flip the burger when you see it get brown on the bottom, okay?
Word. You better learn how to sing because you sure as hell there ain't nobody in this family graduating with that shit going on. Right?
I would turn into Joe Jackson. No, you got to do the spin right there.
Go get a twig. Go get a twig.
Yep.
Shit.
You miss a step tonight, I'm getting everybody.
Word. And I'm gonna kill your fucking your pet mouse.
Man, I think he used to hold him on the side of the stage. Like,
see, remember Mousy, motherfucker?
Yeah. Miss a note and see what happens.
Word. Shit. Burn your hair again.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Shit.
Toe was like, what? Too soon? Too soon?
No, right? It was only 50 years ago. No. Yeah. But yeah. I think that is a moment for me that it's like you fucked up like is now what? I'm going back to the private party.
Oh, okay. I was like
now what? Because there's no momentum here at all.
Well, the problem is it almost felt like, you know how the Motor City Machine Guns won the title the other day?
Yes.
That's a great moment.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the main moment of what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like that. Because it's like, again, for us, this is fucking holy shit. For me, it's like, bro, getting to see one of my brothers win those titles, that shit was great. But then it's like the main story is still the BCC is killing everybody. So it's like, yeah, Private Party just won the titles, but let's go to the back where John Moxley has Christopher Daniels in a headlock for some reason.
But you know what the thing is though, when you do something like that, they lose at the pay-per-view and then they win during
that's the problem.
The World Series and no one sees it.
Right.
I think that fucks up the momentum because you have no choice but to put a new tag team in there, and it's like the fresh tag team champions going up against a new tag team competitors, and there's nothing here.
Yeah.
But at least if they would have won at the pay-per-view and then won last night again to defend their title against the Super Kick party, if they would have beat them, they would have closed that chapter, and then we would have been ready for a new contenders. Because now it's like, what, they're gonna wrestle them for the third time?
Right.
Because now we're sitting here going, oh, they won at a house show.
Right.
There ain't nobody seen that shit.
Unfortunately, yeah. And it's a situation where now it's like, well, I guess they wrote off the Young Bucks for a bit because, we're gonna work from home for a while because of the BCC attacking everyone.
Oh.
No, because of the BCC attacking everyone. We're gonna work from home. We'll see, guys.
They're gonna go in the basement and have matches in the basement.
Well, they're EVPs. I guess they're gonna be doing all their work from the computer. I guess I don't know what they're doing.
I love that match Owen Hart and Ken Shamrock in the fucking dungeon. My man threw him against the wall and he bounced off like it was a rope.
Right. Right. Because fights go like that. If you throw somebody into something, they're gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
Yo, my guy sold it like, well, here we go. Then I come back.
What was the best match of the year? Yesterday's match or the pay-per-views match? Because ain't nobody seen yesterday's match.
Yeah, like I said,
it was like, take our word for it. They won. They put a good match.
Trust me.
Like I said, all I know is I got to see I saw the match afterward.
Okay.
The match was good, but I didn't, again, not getting to see it live and have that genuine, like, holy shit, they won. Like, not having that reaction, it's like, it sucks, you know? That's like, not being able to have people actually get to see the whole thing. And it's like, damn.
No, that's a pay-per-view moment.
Yeah.
Like, I thought, if anything, they would wait for New Jersey because the next pay-per-view is in Jersey. So, if anything, wait for that. If you're not going to have them win it at the last pay-per-view, let them win it in Jersey.
When we went to Grand Slam and the Scissor Me Daddy Asses, for the fucking Acclaimed.
Right.
For the life of me, I can't remember these fucking people's names. But the Acclaimed won the title after they just lost the match at the pay-per-view. They won it in New York because they're from New York. Not once did I go, a New York team won a New York title. It was like they should have did this shit at the pay-per-view.
Right. And let them defend the title here.
It's like, why did it have to happen now? Like, they should have did this shit at the pay-per-view. We would have been just as excited if they defended the title.
It's like, why have the pay-per-views?
Yes. Yes.
Why are you having them? So we already know you're going to have the champs win, or whoever the popular team or person is, they're going to lose at the pay-per-view and they're going to win on Wednesday. So what do we, why are we here?
Yeah. It's almost like, well, we still do the pay-per-view so you can get the returns. Because, you know, every pay-per-view, there's 15, every match has someone returning or fucking just running in.
It feels like the pay-per-view has to be just where, hey, you guys want to see this debut? Have another pay-per-view. Oh, yeah. This return happens at the pay-per-view.
You know that guy that hasn't wrestled in WWE in 90 days?
Yeah. Remember that non-compete clause? Well, it's over tomorrow. At the pay-per-view.
That was another thing. You're not going to do it at the pay-per-view. But while the World Series is going on, that's when you decide to debut Lashley. It's like, come on.
Yeah, that was another. Yeah.
Like, come on.
And that was not planned right.
No.
Because I saw it, and he went for 3 clotheslines before Swerve turned around.
Yep.
That's why I say he's not this dude that you want him to be. Let him be this athletic guy. It would have been better if Benjamin did that shit to him. But yeah, man, the AEW should name all of their pay-per-views now and with a number. Remember those CDs back in the day?
Oh yeah,
like the best songs, like now.
Yeah,
debuting in AEW. It's this person.
Yeah,
you know? Now 16. We brought back Adam Cole, baby.
Now that's what I recall. That's why I call it return number 75.
Word.
Featuring Adam Cole.
Because not for nothing. It's gonna be a time when someone debuts and I'm like, who gives a shit?
Oh, I did that with Jack, like from the beginning with Jack Hader. I was like, am I supposed to be excited about this? Somebody help me! Like, like really? This was the big debut. So,
yeah.
Like, come on, man.
And speaking of the big debut, like, because when you said that, my mind went to Raw,
Yeah.
and how Dominic beat Priest, and I was like, that's what's happening. It almost would have made more sense if Priest lost by disqualification.
Yep.
Like, you literally had Dominic beat him to get his ass whooped. He should have won and ran.
I was about to say he should have been running through the crowd. Yep.
But, like, not so afraid to let Damien Priest lose that he had to
that
lose
was
and
Eddie.
instantly erase it.
Because that was Eddie. When Eddie would win a match, he had no business winning. And then as the bell is ringing, he's already under the bottom rope and going into the crowd.
Word.
So that's how that's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, get the 3 and start beating the shit out of him like nothing happened. So we're gonna erase this from history. What?
Yeah.
I didn't even see the count until the announcer said it.
Right.
I was like, Dominic won? How'd he win? I still don't know. I still don't know how he won. I watched it over and I'm like, nope.
Nope.
He didn't pin him on my TV. and that was a big waste too. You're gonna fight a former heavyweight champion. Damien Priest is not a surprise.
Yeah, that's a big win for Dominic to happen on, again, some big things you need to keep after, like, so a World Series is something that's going to be a ratings eater.
Yeah.
But just wait. Just have an average show and wait them out because they're done now. Okay, now, like, imagine if shit happened next week where you had Private Party win the championship. You have Dominic get this upset win over Damien Priest, like, as you have a bigger audience watching. Like, come on, y'all. Like, you're not going to overtake the World Series. It's not gonna, especially with the Dodgers and the Yankees. You're not going to do it.
Yeah.
So just lay this one, lay in the weeds this week. Like, go ahead and go ahead and throw it in this week, and then come back next week.
Because for that, what they should have did in AEW was just go, yo, Tony Schiavone just ruined SmackDown for people. Oh, the Bloodline's getting back together. That's going to put butts in seats.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Just be like, I heard the Bloodline's getting back together on Friday. Wonder how it's gonna happen.
You have to watch Collision.
Yeah, for real.
People really would have been. Wait, they get back together?
Sting is gonna be there.
Like, I
really
heard,
be screwed if they did that.
Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
He sounds like yeet. Oh, I'm watching that.
But you don't want to watch Collision? we got Oyster Bay wrestling. The Oyster Bay. He's gonna debut. Oyster Bay.
Please, me and Kenny had a match on Collision last week. That's how it's going over there.
Word. Millie Bobby Brown had a match.
Yeah. Bobby Brown versus Ralph Tresvant, and they were going at it. Who was really the draw of New Edition?
Every little step I take.
You took my music, Bobby.
Yeah, what happened to Whitney? Don't go there.
Yeah.
Don't you go there.
Cause that's what happened. Like, so, like, that story, right? So Ralph Tresvant actually was supposed to have Bobby's solo career, but because Bobby was such a screw up and they wanted to give him another chance, they gave him those songs that Ralph was actually going to sing.
Oh,
as a solo artist, and then he took off, and then Ralph is like, wait, so wait, for being a good guy, I gotta take the back seat. So yeah, and then you put Johnny Gill in the group. What the? So poor Ralph, man.
Yeah, no chance, man. He had no chance. Like,
And
what?
when they were kids, they wanted to just have Ralph, and he said, "No, I want to bring my friends." So they wouldn't even been a group if it wasn't for Ralph. From jump.
Bite you in the ass.
Oh man.
So every little step I take should have been saying by Ralph Tresman.
And Mercedes Monet. Yo, I was telling Lay today. It was like, it's weird how every time she steps on the AEW screen, at the end of it, she's taking model pictures in front of the AEW pictures. I don't mind it. Like I said, I'll look at every picture she takes. But it's like, yo, she's really trying to get get that exposure out there.
She knows this is only gonna last so long.
But the good thing for her is that once this contract's over and she's a millionaire, she go right back to WWE.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
And then they know what they're doing with her. So
yeah,
it's just gonna be and she's back. Okay.
And it's gonna be straight out. Sasha Banks is back. Her name was Mercedes Monet. Yep. I don't know who you're talking about. Sasha Banks has been on hiatus for the past 5 years, doing her movie roles and all this other shit. She hasn't. This is the first time she wrestled in 5 years, and she still do it. And meanwhile, she's in there with fucking Stephanie Veltura and shit. It's like, didn't she wrestle her yesterday? Nope. This is the first time.
I don't know what you're talking about. So
they all look alike. Yo, listen. Don't put it past Michael Cole. Don't put it past Michael Cole.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's what they did with Naomi. Soon as she got out of TNA, fuck your name. She's Naomi. No one knows her as Trinity.
Well, at least they sold it though when Jordan Grace came out. It's like, oh, they know each other.
Right.
Like
they did do that.
They had they had the TNA relationship already, so it's not like we're gonna act like she didn't just do all this for a bit. Oh, I never said the bad things that could happen from the WWE ID. Because, bro, the biggest thing that came to my head now, unfortunately, because Cody Rhodes brought this up on he did the Fragrant podcast this week. So he talked about people
afraid to come on this podcast.
Okay. He talked about how a lot of people tried to, the minute they get out of WWE or get out from a major company, their price skyrockets. Meanwhile, you look at certain shows and it's like they might be drawing 200 people. That's a decent crowd. But you're not making back. If you're trying to charge someone $4,000, they're drawing possibly 200 people. That's what they're making back. Like, and that's just on you. That's not including how I've broken down to toe other talent, depending on where you are, a license, depending on where you are. If you don't have your own, a ring, the truck to get the ring in there, all that scenario.
Lighting.
The venue, the lighting, all that shit.
Hot dogs.
Hey, depending if you do your own concessions, that too. Like, there's a whole situation there that it's like a lot of people think, oh, well, I just came from WWE. Like, I need this. 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 And it's like, shit, Cody broke it down at certain points. For certain promotions, he did it for free. And I'm just like, where'd you work for? In my head, I was just like, damn, where'd you work for free?
Nowhere.
I was like,
nowhere. He just wants to be that ultimate baby face.
What promotion you worked for free? Because goddamn, they
wanted to charge me and my promotion $7,000.
I was like, goddamn. Like, I believe the second price though, because he was like, for certain promotions, he went down to even like $750, $1,200 for others, lower for certain promotions. And I'm just like, hey, at least you knew how to work around budget and shit. They'll bring you back. Like, it's situations like that where Cody could have done it because one, he's a Rhodes. At that point, when he was on the Indies, he was already winning titles like nothing. So it was like, well, people are gonna fucking want to use you because you're doing everything. Once he was ROH champion, another reason where it's like, bro, everyone's gonna want to use you. The minute he was Bullet Club, and it's people like that that's like the minute they come out to WWE, minimum trying to charge like $2,000, and it's like, god damn, okay, that's most of your budget. That's why if you ever see shows where it's like, damn, they only got one person, then everyone else is basically local talent. You could
That's
probably
why.
guess that one person is most of their budget, right?
Right.
Or if the tickets go up in price for no apparent reason, it's like that's probably why.
Or they have that 50-50 raffle. Please buy a raffle ticket.
Word.
No, really, you got to buy these raffle tickets.
And then the person
You guys want to have the main event, right? Okay, buy these damn raffle tickets.
And then the person that wins is always someone that's like, wait a second, didn't you wrestled the pre-show like 2 shows ago?
We're selling candy. It's better than keeping our kids out in the street. We're trying to get basketball uniforms.
Oh
You want the main event, right?
What I was getting at with that, because of what Cody said as well, it goes to the WWE ID thing, is because now indie workers are gonna be like, hey, some workers, not all, but some are gonna be like, hey man, I can't lose, man. I'm a part of so and so school. They're scouting me right now. It's like, huh? Because that is going to be a conversation. Like, it's going to become that thing.
Put on a good match in your loss.
Like,
yeah.
We just saw the young lady that lost to Mercedes, but looked better than her in the match and gets signed by WWE a week later. So so that's called you go in the ring and you look good in your loss. So I would.
I don't think the WWE's going. Well, he lets these people tell him that he's going to lose, so we can't.
Yeah, no.
I think WWE wants people that's going to lose because you're not winning.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
not right away. No.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is what we got for you today, man. You're taking the L. I'm sorry.
Right. Look at the Hardy Boys and Mick Foley. Like, you could go watch old superstars and go see that they're the ones standing in the ring with no music before the superstar comes out waving at everybody. And then go in there and get their head knocked off by the Ultimate Warrior or whatever while you're eating cereal.
Jeff was legit the guy that everyone wanted because he would make their moves look amazing. Like, Scott Hall always wanted Jeff Hardy. Scott's like, yo, let me get Vanilla Ice. Let me get him so he's gonna make my fucking Razor's Edge look like $1 million.
Yeah, right.
Like, and that's sometimes you're gonna be that guy. But this, I was like, oh man, this is gonna inflate egos. Because no offense to anyone that did it, so many people, the minute they did AEW Dark, their rates went. Because they're like, hey man, I did this. That's it. It's like, bro. And again, exposure is great. You're doing that. You're at that point where, hey, you're getting those looks the right way. This, like I said, is going to be very good for the independent circuit because now it shows it's going to make sure we see who's actually hungry, who's willing to do this. The problem is if you start looking at this already as, oh, this is already the end, and you're treating it like, no, I have to now always be like this, you're already messing up. Like, this should already be the, hey, I was already being scouted. This just lets it know that now they are watching. That's how it should be. You should have that mentality of, before this was announced, you should always feel like you never know who's watching. That's how wrestling is supposed to be. You never know. That's why you don't say certain things on podcasts. You don't say certain things in promos. You don't do certain things.
Ray.
Yeah.
Ray's mad loose with the mouth on this podcast.
Yeah, right.
And we all know that Triple H loves this podcast.
You always use stuff that we say.
But it's situations like that it's like,
he wants the bra and panties matches back.
I did not say that. There's not one bit of footage that says otherwise. It's a situation of
it's there.
That's what I heard. I mean,
yeah, but DJ. But yeah, it's that was a big thing. That was like, oh man, people are gonna use that instantly. Hey, brother, I can't do the job tonight. Or hey, man,
that's not gonna work for me, brother.
I need that main event spot. Hey, man, you're gonna have to put the belt on me because so and so is about to scout me. Like, it's gonna be like the college game, but it's like, yo, man, you can't take me out right now. They're here to see me. Like,
do better. The minutes that you get, be good.
Yeah, that's bro.
I don't care who's scouting you. We're doing the card like I wrote it. So
yeah,
do your part. They'll see you.
But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it because NXT was the developmental, and they tried so hard to get their own fucking talent.
Yep.
And none of it worked. I feel like this is Triple H was like, "Yo, we're not putting on another Tough Enough show.
Nope.
We're not gonna do this diva search shit." Obviously, the people we have picking the winners for these fucking shows suck. They're the Jets offensive coordinator or some shit. Because The Miz is the only one that prospered from that whole reality shit.
Man.
It's better off we get other people to do the work, make a star, and we'll bring them in here.
Right.
Because honestly, the only thing I'm thinking about is they're looking for a Derek Jeter right now.
What? They're not looking for Maven?
Well, Maven is about to sue him apparently or some shit. So he has a video about why I didn't sue the WWE. I don't know.
What? He should be making a video of how I don't get sued for all of this. Because brother,
he's got an interesting channel, and he tells some pretty good stories. But I don't think he would be winning any. Lawsuits.
If anything, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you want to sue us? Cool. We're gonna give you this counter because of exposing this."
Okay, we'll settle out of court. We'll make you a Mattel figure. How about that?
Yeah, you want to?
The one where you drop kick the Undertaker over at the Royal Rumble.
You get your best moments here.
Best moment. There you go. How about that? Okay.
we'll give you a 2K character. You want to be in 2K? Here you go.
Yep.
Shit. It's gonna take 3 years to do it. Yeah, I honestly think they're looking for a Jeter.
Yeah.
Okay.
A homegrown Cena talent. Because that the OVW, that roster that Brock Lesnar, Shelton Benjamin, Batista,
man,
Roman. That Orton, that was this fucking guy that we can't see. He was in there too. That was the last roster class that we had that was crazy. Everything else is
from that era, from that OVW era, yeah. And then when they were building up NXT, man, like NXT had
all of that was New Japan pretty much. That was the international wrestlers that we got.
Bro, that's when they just started. That's when it was like, okay, now they're gonna pick the best of the best, and boom, we had a roster with Johnny Gargano, we had Ciampa, we had Rude, we had Austin Aries, we had they were picking anyone that they were like, oh, we're gonna take this guy, we're gonna take that guy, we're gonna take the best of, basically.
Yeah.
And I think they should do like with OVW. I don't think it should be nationally televised. Let me not know who these people are while they're developing.
That's why I like the idea of this, because it's not like they're picking them and then boom, you're on TV. It's like, no, you're gonna probably whoever they pick, report to the PC. When you're then fully ready, then you go here.
Right.
That's how it should be. And the NXT should now be the third brand.
I was say, I think just you're the third brand.
Yeah, NXT is now the third brand. Developmental is now the PC.
Yeah.
This system is for you to start getting ready. Once we think, okay, you know what, we're gonna give you that tryout. Once you're good, you go to the PC.
But you know what would have made NXT a lot more credible?
But
if this Crown Jewel title was 3-person.
Yes and no. The reason I say no, I don't think this title means anything on Saturday.
Oh no, it doesn't. But I'm saying to interject NXT.
Oh no, yeah.
NXT champion, world champion, WWE champion are fighting for this Crown Jewel shit. It shows the NXT champion holds water.
Yeah,
Roxanne in this match with Liv Morgan and Nia Jax. Roxanne is being held on the same regard as these two women.
They need that. They need that, and it's one of those where it's like, damn, the roster that they had when they they were forced to do NXT versus Raw versus SmackDown.
Yep.
Because of the last time coming to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, the Survivor Series is not going to be all 3, and they're like, oh shit, NXT is doing better. Like NXT is stealing the show. But remember the roster they had.
Right.
They had the Undisputed Era. They had Keith Lee. They had this. That it's like it worked out.
Yes.
Right now, it's like shit. They kind of set every one of their heavy hitters mostly to the main roster already.
Yeah, but I mean the women. When they say NXT has the greatest women's roster right now, I think so.
Yeah, because they got everyone.
It's hard to argue. It's hard to argue against that.
But take another one of TNA's because TNA for me, TNA was the best women's division for the longest, and now it feels like WWE is just like, hey, we're gonna take this one, we're gonna take this one. Oh, we like this one. Once she's free, once she's free a contract, we need that one too.
Yeah,
like. Oh, and Joe Hendry, we're taking him. No, he's not in the female division, but we're still gonna take him. He's gone.
Yeah, he left. He heard Joe Henry and he left.
Yeah,
he's like, forget all that.
Now,
show disappears
after Crown Jewel. I honestly think this is where you bring up some of these. I know everybody wants to do it the Rumble. They want to do this. I think because Liv Morgan's not gonna have nobody to wrestle because Rhea's out.
Yeah.
After that orbital.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So and SmackDown, they have, they keep using the same 3-4 people. I would love to see new people. Because if anything right now, I think this is where they pull the trigger and they go, Tiffy goes to Raw. Because Tiffy can be that replacement for Rhea when it comes to being the top female there.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially if she's going to do a rivalry with Liv.
Well, again, this weekend we could see a way for that to happen because we can see her cash in on Liv.
True.
If anything,
on a house show, that'd be worse than Private Party doing it during the World Series.
Bro, they're gonna try to make it where people want to watch this show because it's like I said, that title match.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I just saw a new match. 2 new matches that I have not seen been announced yet, but they're on the card.
Which one?
All right.
So Jade and Bianca Belair are set to defend their titles in a fatal 4-way match.
They got added on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then I don't know who these people are, but Roman Reigns and the Usses versus the Blue Lean in a 6-man tag team match.
I think you're putting the wrong emphasis on the the wrong syllable.
I think the names you are looking for are Roman Reigns and the Usos versus the Bloodline.
Could be.
Can't be that.
Right?
Yeah.
Could be.
Put it on this show?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a 6-man tag.
But there's 4 people on the other side of the graphic, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
And all 4 of them are dressed to wrestle.
Yeah.
And all 4 of them are dressed to wrestle.
It's like possibly 3 of these will wrestle. Who will they be? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
And I'm sitting here going, why did this need to be here? We could have literally just had Jay versus Jacob or Jay versus Solo or Jimmy versus Solo because Jimmy came back and fucked up everybody 4 times. But no, we need a 6-man tag. So now we're going to go into War Games already seeing this match.
Well, with only 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, because Sammy needs to get him. Which now Sammy's talking to Solo. And everybody, well, we didn't see the body, so he's not a traitor.
Unless
we got that.
It was a
Letty,
fake Sammy.
Yeah, they got the Letty fucking reasoning for Sammy listening to Solo. Oh, he was listening to Solo. He wasn't talking. In a conversation, at one point you got to listen. That's how conversation works. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There's some people that don't understand that part.
That's true. That is true. But shit, I don't know when they pulled that out there. Maybe that's a Friday thing that they fucked it up for everybody.
What?
That match. I don't remember that was ever doing.
No, that wasn't announced. Yeah. That was spoiled because they even showed it. I think on a preview on Monday, like during one of the commercials. Right. But yeah, it hasn't been confirmed till Friday. So we're not supposed to know till Friday.
That was on the WWE website.
I think they said, screw it. We already let the cat out. Just put it out there.
Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah.
For everybody listening over the radio, this is the WWE website. Boom. 4 against 3 in a 6-man tag.
You know what's messed up? What made it even worse is that's why Jimmy and Jay were cool on Monday because they're trying to make sure they could get Sammy, and they're like, "Oh, look, he's talking to Solo. Well, we don't got a fourth guy now." So it's like, wait a second, why are y'all already like perfectly okay? Cool, yeah. We don't need to watch SmackDown because we just know that's already gonna happen.
Yep. Tony Schiavone fucked it up for everybody.
Oh,
You know what? They don't need Sami Zayn. I feel like one of them has the number to El Generico. He's gonna show up in Saudi Arabia.
Listen,
you know who's gonna show up as the fourth member of the bloodline?
Who?
Remember, he was black and red once.
How about say with red and black paint on?
And he always held the bat like it was a one.
Yep.
The ones.
That's that long-term storytelling.
Word.
Hey,
real
yeah,
shit.
we got Sting. We got it's gonna be Sting. We got. Oof.
I'm sorry. You know how much people like you? Do you understand the brick that people will shit if at the end of the show Sting is standing there? I just want to go directly to the comments because I know people.
Yeah.
Lose just have
but
to
they had to do
hand
this
like this
and not this.
Right.
Because I don't know where this came from.
Yeah. Also, don't
It's
count
like-
four for some reason randomly because
because the shit.
like
Out the four. No, but the shit is Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge me.
And The Rock is in the background, and this is a stick up.
Yeah.
It's only gonna take a second. I want your wallets and your cell phones in the bag.
Stop looking at my face.
No, and the worst part is like, yo, he looked so stern about you, like not happy at all when they were winning. So it's just like any minute, just all of you.
Word.
Oh man,
I'm Bullet Club, bitch.
Oh jeez.
I was gonna say, yo, Rock, you're in the wrong stable, my guy. Now he saw the Motor City Machine Guns. Like, hey, that's my thing.
Right.
Word.
Why y'all doing this?
Or,
Man.
or the other gun shows up and is like, hey, we're the smoke. Remember smoking guns?
Did he
Come
ever
on
wake
now.
up from being knocked out by Tank
That's
Abbott?
gimmick infringement.
Oh, well, shit, not Tank Abbott.
That was Butterbean.
Butterbean. There you
knocked
go.
him the hell out, man.
I got a signed glove from Butterbean.
You know what's
Do
crazy?
you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
The crazy shit is Butterbean said it. He goes, if he would have came at me the same way he came at everybody else, he probably would have whooped my ass. But because he tried to learn how to box, that fucked him up.
Well, hey,
Fucked him up.
go. Like sometimes you got to go with what you know, man.
He's like,
you
why
said,
would you learn how to box
right,
in a week?
man?
And then you were a brawler, and now you're trying to learn how to actually box in 1 week. That don't work.
So Devontae Adams caught a concussion tonight.
Yeah, it figures he can't catch a football.
This is why
And I'm a
WWE.
fucking Jets fan.
This is why WWE ID is a thing. Learn how to do all this properly. Don't think, yeah, I'm good. Hey, you know how to do your basics? Nope. I got this though. I got my gimmick ready. Like, no.
Now stack them six tables up so I can show you my finisher.
Good word. I'm gonna spin around your back, spin around your back, spin around your back. Go do an arm drag, pull you back in, pick you up, do a stunner, pick you back up, super kick you, pick you back up, power bomb you, go into the top row, 450 splash, pick you back up, do another super kick. Then I'm gonna put you in the arm bar. You're gonna tap out, but I'm gonna stop the third tap, and then I'm gonna super kick you again. And then I'm finally gonna do a neck breaker, and we're gonna pin you.
So
I was about to say, then you kick out, and then I do it one more time.
And then I super kick you for real.
You know what's messed up is that Toe is saying this like joking around, right?
Right.
I saw someone. I'm not gonna say what exactly moves that they did.
Oh shit!
But they did a sequence where their comeback is repeating 3 moves that are done by someone very high. They might be the I'm gonna say it like this:
Normally high.
the Prince of Princes, but higher than that. So if you catch my drift, so
Right.
their move 3 times back to back. They then proceed to steal the signature to that guy we can't see. They then, after hitting said
You talking about our truth?
No. This is an actual worker I saw the other day. I don't want to say just for the one simple fact. that
He's talking about you, Jeffrey.
So he then hit the signature. Does it all, except he changed one part of it to make it his own. Okay. And then ends it with the move that is the 3 most devastating letters in the WWE. But he says he invented the move. Yep. That's his sequence to a finish.
So what you know how he made it his own?
Yeah.
When he bounced off the rope, he goes, "Can you see me? I can see you, but can you see me? You can't see me. Can you see me?" And then he hit him. Because he only has 3 fingers, so it's a 4 knuckle.
Well, and he has to have the guy kick out first, and then.
And
no. One person took that, and that was the pin, and I'm just like, how does this? How Sway? Like, why is this a thing? Why are you hitting that, then to that, and then this, and then you're saying you invented this? And I'm like,
and no one looked at him and just asked him a simple question: "Are you crazy?" Are you crazy?
You want to stay in the Indies. That's what it is.
Yeah, you stupid, right? Like, were you retarded? Like, were you diagnosed retarded? Because that, if he's already, that was diagnosis. Like, that's what they called it. But like, did you suffer from falling down a fucking flight of stairs one too many times?
One too many times. Like the first one wasn't enough. Like one too
many. Did someone kick your dad in the balls right before they conceived you? Like, what the fuck? Have you ever seen a wrestling match before?
Worst part was I had to call a match, and I was just like, "Yeah, I can't put this over." Like, I saw things, and I'm just like, "But."
Listen.
As
long as you don't see show.
What the fuck? Yo, we talked about a stick up. Yo, we about to get sticked up. Oh shit, we get robbed.
It's the white man.
Oh no, we get robbed. Oh shit.
My man looked like Mario as a Jets fan.
Word. That's how he looks after the Yankees game.
Yep. Switch over.
After spring training yesterday.
No, doing that now is exactly why I didn't wear the mask, because he's muffled as fuck.
Yep.
Right.
That's how
he comes on to watch
I have the mask for Chucky.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, nah. All you were hearing is me talking like this, like it sounds very much. Like, nah.
I had my Kingpin shit on.
Right.
And I was sweating my ass off. So I got
to say I had my
El
Solidario mask. But this bad boy does not breathe.
Nah, shit. Yo, I don't have the eyelashes for mask. My eyelashes are huge. I put that shit on my eyelashes, get caught. I'm like, nah. Just, fuck it. I'm not wearing a mask. I love Rey Mysterio, but I can't wear his mask. Shit. But yeah, all right. So, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Ray wants your opinion. Why the fuck do you have black bars on the right and left side of your screen? What are you doing?
Oh, that's my camera setting. Come back.
Why is that your camera setting?
No, I mean, listen, it's cool.
Do I look clear?
You keep it like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you look clear.
But why the fuck do you have it? Like, more question. How did you get that?
I pressed the wrong button on my camera.
Like, DJ is sitting here doing the kumbaya shit because he's tired of you. He's tired of your shit.
Yo, show bought that DVD movie for $5. So when
Word.
it comes in widescreen,
Hell, he
he
comes
has-
in widescreen.
There you go.
There you
come
go.
on, DJ, you
My
never
man
watched
got
that
the
DVD
4:9
from
I
aspect
remember that.
ratio.
I remember that.
We
That's why I
all,
had
we
to
all
start
had those
laughing.
times. Like you had to buy one of those at least once. It's like
Shit.
you got the
But-
guy, just someone in the background with the phone like this, just like
And then that motherfucker gets up and just stands there like, go to the bathroom. Go to the fucking bathroom. You're in the way.
yo, why would they always stop too? That's like
I
I've never
remember-
been to a movie that's like, yo, you see the person just will stop. Like, no,
Yeah.
they keep going. Why is there stopping always when you would get one of those movies?
I remember one time I had a guy turn around and say, "Watch this. This is the good part." Like, right.
Messing it up.
Yeah.
Messed it all up.
Like,
Shit.
yo, he dies in this scene. Watch. It's like,
Uh,
You're like, well, there's 2 hours gone right there.
Word. Bro, you might want to stay until the end because the Vin Diesel comes back. They go Tokyo Drift for my ass.
oh, shit.
Shit, well, when Show puts his headphones back on. Yo, what is it? Yo, Show, what is it? I'm not gonna ask the fucking question no more. You distracting Ray from asking you the question. How do you feel about the WWE doing the independent?
Developmental.
They're doing developmental for the independent schools.
Awesome. They should have been did that. Is that gonna eliminate the indies though? Like, we're not gonna need the indies. We got our own indies.
Well, no, because they're going to the indies in a sense. But so for right now, it's limited to schools. So what they're looking like is what's looking like it's going to be basically them working alongside reputable schools. So if someone that currently works for the WWE or someone that is associated or has a Legends contract, those are the schools they're working with first. So they already confirmed that they're going to be working with Reality of Wrestling, that's Booker T school, Knox Pro, which is Rikishi school, Black and Brave, which is Seth Rollins school with Mark Brave.
Which is racist.
How?
Okay. He's not black.
But his name was Tyler Black on the Indies and an ROH.
Is his name Seth Rollins now?
Yes.
Yes.
So he should change the school name to Rollins and Brave.
He's black naming.
He's black.
That's right.
So would you rather it be Lopez and Brave because his actual last name is Lopez?
No.
No.
No. Straight up. Keep it simple.
They name it architectural wrestling. He thinks he could build a fucking building. Well, he was the architect of WWE. Look, Ray's like.
The problem is that's not a bad name though for something. I just don't know what. Like, like I feel like that could be good for something. Jump that one down. I feel like that might actually.
Word. There you go. Joe,
we're gonna keep that idea for something else.
Joe, what is your flicker speed at? Because I need to know this. We have the same exact camera, DJ.
Yeah, why is it like you have
same
mine?
exact camera?
No,
Listen, I took it out the box, I plugged it, and I hit play. I didn't fuck with the settings. I didn't
Yo,
up,
took it out the box.
You had to fuck with the settings because you have to take all the information off. But yo, when you look at this little screen on the camera, on the bottom left, does it say 1 over what?
1 over 60. 1 over 60 f 4.0. The ISO is at 2000 because I turn off the lights. I don't count.
Yeah, nah. I turn off the lights. That don't count. Something got to count. Nah, because did you see those lines behind him on the ceiling?
I was gonna say it looks
That's
like
not his ceiling. Yeah, that's the color. That's the flicker of his
Television
projector.
Those lines used to be on my projector. Now it moved to the ceiling because I moved the camera.
So it's on the projector also.
Okay.
So if you play with the 1 over 60,
yeah,
that's your shutter speed.
Mm-hmm.
You might take those lines away.
Let's try.
But anyway,
continue. Yeah, let me not interrupt.
All right, so we got a half hour left. You want to now that Show's here?
Yeah.
We've been waiting for Show this whole time.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the predictions for Crown Jewel?
Let's do it.
Because DJ said,
yeah,
he needs to hear Show's predictions because he heard Show's predictions for the UFC, He was a stunner.
Well, that prediction for the World Series didn't work out either. But let's go.
Congratulations, son.
It was Show's fault that
Bro,
that we lost.
I think I saw a Show trying to take the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove out there. I was like, Show, what you doing?
I would have did the same. Welcome to the Bronx. I don't care if they kick me out, bro.
Bro, if you really wanted to welcome to the Bronx, you would have stabbed him.
That's what I'm saying. He got all
Word.
Word.
Blah 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 blah.
Word. We taking that on.
Run that ball, fool.
Give me your chain.
The funny part was the explanation, B. He was on our side.
Yeah, he's on our side.
Yo,
he jumped over the fence, so that's free game.
Word.
That's the rule. If somebody jump over the fence, we get to fuck him up.
Word.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
He came in my bubble.
Just like if the wrestler lands on you during the indie show, you got to take him home.
Got you. Okay.
That's why I pick and choose where we sit during the women's match.
You never know.
Shit. I almost took what's her name home? Jordan Grace.
Ah, okay.
They almost fell off that top rope trying to do a suplex.
Again, I don't know if
She
my
is
husband
strong.
would like that, but
Hey, listen, I'll do him the favor. But yo, she is strong though, DJ.
Yeah.
Man,
You know who Megan Bain is?
who's that?
Megan Bain.
I don't know who that is.
All right, so she, with the risk of sounding bad, she's a big woman, not like big, but like muscular.
Mm-hmm.
And you know Jordan Grace is small.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the top rope, and Jordan Grace is trying to put her up in a suplex, but they mistimed so she had to power her up there.
Right.
And this woman powered her up there, and like she is strong, Jordan Grace.
Man.
Yeah. It was like almost like doing it to would you say Rhea?
Yeah.
Is that a good close to
Or
Rhea
Jade.
Ripley.
because Jordan Grace has size,
Mm-hmm.
but she doesn't have height. Megan Bain has size and height to her.
I'm about to say
that's
her
like-
like Jade, because Jade is like that too.
Yeah. That would be
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, that's
with less vascular, with the less cuts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So it was one of those things like, damn.
I
It
tell
could
you
have been
what.
a bad incident where they fell outside the ring, and I'd have been there to catch them on the second bounce. Because there's no guardrails.
No,
No, I've been to some indie shows where there's no guardrail. Like
Yeah.
the fans are the guardrail, basically.
Oh, yeah. In Jersey, that's the one thing they love it because they don't have to do much. Just-
Word.
You run the show, man. You have the money to do it. You run the show.
Show.
Like I've thrown MVP a chair and at a show before. Like, damn, they just like, do I get a cookie with this?
Word. All right. We're gonna start off with the 4-way women's tag team championship match.
Got you.
Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair versus Piper Nevins and Chelsea Green versus Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson versus Io Sky and Kairi Sane.
And your winners and still WWE tag team women's tag team champions, Jade and Bianca Belair.
I'll take it. Same pick.
Yeah, I don't see them losing the titles.
Yeah,
this show.
I'm going Black Girl Magic.
Yeah.
Well, you know something?
What?
I agree with y'all, but I'm gonna say Io Sky and Kairi Sane.
Wait, top out. You agree with us, but out of spite, you're gonna go.
Yeah, basically, you don't want to see it go straight across.
Because I know no one's gonna lose their title,
Okay.
but
Just out of
because I want them to win, I'm gonna say Io Sky and Kairi.
Got you. Okay, that makes sense.
Because if this was any other show, I would have said Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson.
Same. Yeah, because it would have been a good way to showcase them. And
Right.
Yeah.
Got you.
Who you got? Oh, Show said the same thing, right?
Yeah, he's at the same.
Right.
Leon, I agree. And they have a good school now because they have Dijak, they have Anthony Green working with them, who both have worked with WWE in the past. So that could be something. Who knows? We shall see. They have a lot, bro. There's a lot of schools that now are gonna try to really amp up what they're doing. So we'll see. Like I said, I won't be surprised if the Monster Factory is brought in there eventually, and a few more schools that definitely at least have reputable, like here in New York, NYWC needs to be on there. Like they've trained a lot of people that have gone through those WWE doors, a lot of people that are currently in those AEW doors. So yeah, so it's just a matter of time.
What they need to do,
Yeah,
is work with a company called the Nukkle HeDD Network.
Fact.
I solve a lot of their problems.
agreed. But next up,
T-Ray's like, fuck them.
I said agreed.
No, I hear you. But next up is the most anticipated match in 10 years.
Oh shit, here we go.
The debut of the United States Championship. LA Knight versus Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade.
The debut.
Okay. So I'm gonna be, instead of just trying to get a perfect score on this prediction, I'm gonna go with pride. I'm going with Andrade wins the title.
Oh, look at that.
I know LA Knight's gonna retain, but I'm gonna go with Andrade because, yeah.
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
Exactly.
So damn, show you that fucking I'm gonna turn everything off.
And I'm fixing everything.
Yo, we said have more light. Show said no, less light.
Well, he's
Say
Bizarro.
less.
We should have said have less light. He'd have put a fucking the sun in his shit. But, all right, who you got, DJ?
You know what? Just like Ray, just to mess around, I'm gonna go mellow. Just to have a mess around pick.
But I'm serious. I'm going with Carmelo Hayes.
Okay.
Nice.
The thing is, I would not mind that either. I'm just gonna go with Andrade because let's see.
It's hard for a champion to lose their title at a house show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going Hayes too.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
So Ray's the only racist one here.
Wow.
We knew it. That red hair.
Latino has messed up.
That damn red hair. And we knew it.
Next up.
The next match, Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens for the first time ever in November of 2020.
For the first time in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I don't think they wrestled in Saudi Arabia before.
Which is possible they could have.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Possibly they might have wrestled against each other in Saudi Arabia too. You never know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say KO.
All right. I'm gonna take Randy.
Hey.
I'm thinking Randy also.
It makes 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now
there's not much story with that one, so it's like there's not.
Yeah, they just threw this shit together.
Yeah, it's just happening.
Because you know what, it hurts me. It's just like we have to take the guy that they're gonna make win. Because why would Kevin Owens win this? Randy Orton's the golden child. Like Kevin Owens was bred to lose matches like this.
Was bred to
Like
shit. All right, next up, Bronson Reed versus Seth Rollins in an unsanctioned match.
I love how they rename shit. Isn't that just no disqualification?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. This is the hey, we're not at fault, even though we are at fault. Whatever happens. We're gonna say we're not at fault, so you think it's a whole different kind of match.
So all the blade jobs and everything else that happens in this match, it's not on us.
That's not on us. But it is on us. I hope they give it to Bronson Reed here. But I know they're not going to. But I'm gonna go with Bronson Reed.
You think is his time?
I think it should have been his time a while ago, but hey, I'm gonna go with Bronson Reed.
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
If this was any other pay-per-view, I would say no, because this is where you probably would return Braun Strowman to fuck him up for injuring him. Even though he did it, he just injured himself with the groin injury. But I don't think they're gonna waste a return in Crown Jewel, would they? Hopefully not.
He could do something, right?
Yeah, thoughts?
You know what? I'm with you on that one, right? Like I think Biara is gonna take that too. Take this match.
So,
oh shit, he's gonna actually pick.
Not so fast, my friends.
Yeah,
pick him.
Let's talk about history.
Oh god,
stupid. The Giant Killer.
Mm-hmm.
The Beast Destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
The undefeated man. The only person that the architect hasn't beaten is a clown. Stupid. So there's no choice but to pick the fucking gladiator. The fucking what's the name of that machine that Odin sent down in Thor 1? The Destroyer.
Fuck.
Like if Bronson Reed was Superman, Seth Rollins is Doomsday.
With kryptonite.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He is Dark Side.
Dark Side.
With kryptonite.
Yeah, he is the light Dark Side. So
he comes with like whatever you think is your worst enemy. Nah, this guy got
this is the worst of the worst.
Like
he is like Kang the Conqueror. He steals time from us every Monday night.
So this is Seth Rollins is the playoffs for Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
This is Seth Rollins.
And
he's so playoffs for Aaron.
So I'm
picking, right there with me.
I'm picking Bronson Reed to lose this match.
You son of I picked him because I know you gonna go against him. How you gonna go?
Perfect.
Yo, listen, man.
I
hate the motherfucker, but
we know
logistically, it would be stupid to say anyone but Seth Rollins is gonna win a match.
Oh, he's the new Goldberg?
Like, he can't even lose matches properly.
Damn.
He said
he beat Brock Lesnar in like 3 matches. He beat Brock Lesnar in 3 minutes, where it took Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman 6 hours. Like 3 tries. Undertaker couldn't beat Brock Lesnar, but Seth Rollins did. Like, come on, bro. Little old Bronson Reed got no shot.
You're exaggerating. He didn't beat him in 3 minutes, did he?
That match with Brock Lesnar was short at WrestleMania.
Okay, I was gonna say he wouldn't allow that.
It was that match with Brock Lesnar. Like, if I'm gonna fucking lose, I'm going out first. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
That
is his mentality, though. Threw the belt at damn boss.
So yeah, I'm picking Bronson Reed. Who you got, Joe?
It's crazy. All this talk you might have convinced me. It's like they always do that. That big brolic guy and this little tiny dude with ugly ass jackets. He has to lose, right? And then at the end, gotcha, psych.
Yep.
It's Seth Rollins again. Goes off again. So I'm gonna go with him again. Again.
All right,
we went 50-50 on that one.
Yeah,
curb stomp or something on something crazy. Maybe some stairs. He's gonna bring the stairs again.
Yeah.
I forgot it was unsanctioned. I was like, wait a second, huh?
Yeah.
Well, as long as he don't pull out that wooden hammer, everyone's life is safe.
He'll get disqualified if he uses that. Remember?
Yeah, that wooden hammer is too fucking much. It's
a hell of a hell match.
Yeah, you're crossing the fucking line there. You pull out that hammer.
However, If he pulls a wooden hammer out, Seth Rollins will be disqualified.
For real.
Special stipulation.
The next match is one of the Crown Jewel Championship matches: Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
I'm picking Nia.
Really?
Yeah.
They're not gonna do the same thing that they're gonna do with Seth, little dude.
Well, I think I'm picking Nia because Nia has room in her schedule to walk around with that big ass Crown Jewel Championship.
Nice.
I don't think Liv needs that. You got Dominic.
Well, that and something you said earlier is what's making me pick Liv. Nia, because I think she's gonna get beat. Like she's gonna get beaten. She's gonna be, down bad right after she loses, and then we hear the Tiffy time music. Just to to get some excitement going for this Crown Jewel. So I kind of see that happening. So especially like what happened to Rhea. They're like, okay, so there has to be something that happens after that. Like you can't just have one of your superstar women, like we know that she's out and then you do nothing. You just you got to pivot. So, and like you said, I think they pivot to Tiffy being on Raw.
Yeah. I see that.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say that we don't have the champ to actually do something, so we got to pivot. I'm glad you're making me sound smart because these fucking Yankees, motherfuckers. Anyways,
it could work so well because it could be a situation of Raquel trying to even it up for Liv,
right?
Her working on Nia, and Liv is just knocked out.
Yep.
New champ, just there you go. So I could work out. We could see where they could start building that at least. But I'm gonna, yeah. So we're gonna go with Tiffy time. Tiffy for the win.
So if Tiffy gets the win, does she get Rey Mysterio?
Rey Mysterio will fuck Tiffy. If need be, he said he will give her the dick.
With the mask
on. Once Tiffany cashes in Money in the Bank, Ray will come out and just start swinging the dick around.
Fucking up.
Mask on and all.
Yep.
Raw dog.
With Michael Cole and everybody at the now. What is happening?
That's it. Just vintage Rey Mysterio.
Oh shit. But Dominic,
can we do that here? Are we gonna get to
Saudi Arabia, folks.
Yeah. We're on Netflix now.
Oh shit. Holy shit, that's crazy.
But it's gold. My bad.
I don't even know if that's PG.
That's what he was looking for. I'm like, what is he looking for? I got a star. I see it. I already know how to read the face. Are we having a bloodline match at Crown Jewel?
Yes.
There is.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's two more matches.
Okay, my apologies.
The men's Crown Jewel Championship match: Gunther versus Cody Rhodes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
This is my fuck around pick. I'm just gonna say it. Just fuck around. Right. Gunther.
I'll bring that around.
I'm gonna say Gunther thanks to Kevin Owens.
Ooh.
I think Kevin Owens is gonna fuck over Cody Rhodes, which makes me think I should have said Randy earlier, but fuck it.
Well, you never know. Randy could beat him, and Kevin Owens can blame Cody for it.
But no, I picked Kevin Owens earlier, so that's what I'm saying. I should have picked Randy, but it is what it is.
Oh, you did pick Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
You don't know how to tell a story, right?
You know what I was trying to do so we don't just do like what happened with Steph. That's like, oh yeah, earlier in the night he loses.
Yeah.
And then still walks out like with the bridges up high. Like, I was like, let's do this.
Yeah,
It's like, oh yeah, he won't do anything later. He already won. Fuck it, he's going home.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. We shall see. Or if anything, fuck it, Goldberg shows up and just fucks it all, fucks it up for everybody.
Oh shit, hit it, Toe. Oh no, don't look for that. But you haven't used that in a while.
I don't have the Goldberg.
Oh, back in the days you used to.
Yeah, because I used to fuck around with Kenny every time I went on his show. Bam, bam,
Yo,
bam,
I remember.
bam, bam, bam. Now I just have
Goldberg.
That was that's Toad's response to what I just said right there. I just said we're gonna have Goldberg show up, like,
or when Cody Rhodes tells that story about the guy that was unhappy with the referee. That referee's trying to fuck on me.
Oh yeah. Yo, he counted on Ted DiBiase. He's like, yo, that ref was trying to fuck on me. Hey, that ref knew something we didn't, because then he tried to embezzle money so many years later.
Well, out there with Brett Favre.
That's basically. So what do you have? Are we in agreement on Gunther here?
I am in agreement. I was just wondering about the Owens part, because he is kind of prone to switching up on people. He did it to, he did it to? Oh, Chris Jericho. I don't know if that's the only time he did it though.
No, he's gone back and forth.
Yeah,
a lot.
He gonna do something.
I think I'm gonna go like I think I'm gonna go Cody.
Ooh.
He's just gonna somehow still, like, even after all that, still somehow win. Because I see Gunther beating Cody at WrestleMania. I guess is the reason why I think I'm thinking Cody.
You think they're gonna have a rematch at WrestleMania?
Yeah, for everything.
Okay. Okay. You know something? It's better than Cody versus fucking Roman.
Yeah, I don't see it happening again. That's why I was like, no,
Yeah.
I think Gunther is in, like, whoever it is, Gunther is in the main event. So
yeah.
How's the money with current champ? Money and
he's not begging for it.
No, like, is he making? Is he profitable?
Cody?
Yeah. In a while, so it's time to evaluate.
I don't know how to answer that because I don't follow the money, but he does like the quintessential babyface champion. He's handling the pressure of being the champion, so I don't see them taking that shit off.
See, that's what I was trying to point out. Hulk Hogan, you want to take the title off of Hulk?
I don't.
Well, a babyface quintessential Hulk Hogan. Toes like I will not admit.
Well, the difference between all right. So the reason why I'm not saying this Hulk Hogan, because Hulk Hogan made weight. Cody's the business guy. You know what I'm saying? Cody's the guy that you put the title on. He does his appearances here and there and all other shit. Hogan was the guy who made wrestling famous. Why it's hard to compete with it. Like Hogan and Austin and The Rock. Yeah, you put them in the ring in the room together. It's like
and they're Cody's on Saturday Night
Cena.
Live and
yeah.
Cody's like Cena. When Cena goes to a place and he's professional and he speaks clearly, eloquently, and all the other shit. But you put The Rock and Hogan and Austin in the spot, that's Rock, Hogan, and Austin.
Right.
Like I said earlier, Hulk Hogan literally went into the courtroom and said, Hulk Hogan has a 10-inch dick. Terry Bollea does not have a 10-inch dick.
He sure did. He sure did say that.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan lives Hulk Hogan's style.
Yeah.
They know I'm Cody Rhodes, but in reality, I'm quiet and no one talks. No, Hogan is like, no. I walk down the street going, brother. We in the hood, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like The Rock goes past the restaurant and goes, if you smell, you know, shit.
And whatever restaurant that is, that's free. He's getting whatever he wants for free.
Word. Austin gets a beer thrown at him every time he fucking crosses the street.
You could do that anywhere.
Word.
Super Bowl. Do that anyway.
Cena.
10's bar right here in El Segundo.
Yeah. Cena walks around like people can't see him. Didn't ask me permission to film me.
I did say, I think, as much as it would be a bad idea, yeah, I think he shows up just for the fuck of it.
Shit, they started that shit just so he could show up at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Well, here's the thing though. War Games has to happen with someone.
Yeah.
Right? So if it doesn't happen with the bloodline, well then Damian Priest needs to find more people. Because it's gonna happen with Judgment Day. So Gunther needs an opponent for SummerSlam.
Wait. For what?
SummerSlam. Or you know what I'm saying.
I was like, wait a second. So
Survivor Series?
Survivor Series. Survivor Series happens in the summer of the winter.
Gotcha.
It's hot out here in New York.
It is for some reason. This shit makes no sense. They're about to call Survivor Series SummerSlam right now.
And let me ask you a question, Chucky, if that is your real name.
I just noticed the shirt.
Yeah, right? You're telling me that you don't expect Gunther to be in SummerSlam next year? It's 2 nights. So wouldn't he need an opponent for SummerSlam next year?
He does, but we're trying to build to Survivor Series right now.
I can't do no long-term storytelling, is what you're saying? EJ gets it.
I got you, Toe.
What you think? I a fucking worm like you?
Huh?
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. So now, moving on.
Moving on.
It's Roman Reigns and the Usos.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Yeah, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Tonga.
Yeah.
I guess
Four
Jacob Fatu.
3 on 4 in this one.
Yeah.
Not The Rock?
No.
No, Rock's not.
Oh, I'm excited looking at this shit.
Well, you never know, though.
I was gonna say we might see The Rock on Saturday.
No, but The Rock has a hard on for Cody. I don't give a fuck about Roman.
I don't know. He did one.
He said 1, 2, 3. You're dead.
On the 4.
3. It goes 1, 2, 3. Then you're dead. On 4, you're dead. But we don't say 4 because it's movie magic. We're counting you down.
It's movie.
So 1, 2, 3.
What's funny is that that's kind of real. Like when they do a countdown, they don't say 2, 1. When just for a fun fact for you. So he's kind of right.
So I guess
You know what comes out of after 3? Go.
Yeah, basically.
Now you're dead. Finger to the throat means death.
I'm gonna say the bloodline, unfortunately.
Which one?
The OG bloodline is taking the loss here.
Okay.
The numbers game is gonna be too much for Roman and the Usos.
So Sami Zayn's gonna interfere and cost them the title.
Yes. No. Why? What title is involved here? There's no title.
The title of the bloodline.
Titles.
The OTC title.
There's an OTC title now? Oh,
no.
Yeah, we need to.
Ray, watch this shit with Show. Every match is a new champion.
That's right. Soon as they win, we got a new champion. That's it.
Okay.
When you watch AEW, that's true.
Yeah, and then someone's debuting.
But yeah, I could see, unfortunately, the OG bloodline taking that L. Just because, again, like the graphic shows it. It's 4 of them, 3 of them. And are they really cohesive? Are they going to be able to work together in this?
I don't think this match is gonna happen.
Not. I hope it. No, honestly, I hope it doesn't.
Just a brawl.
Like,
Yeah.
it shouldn't happen at Crown Jewel. We should be seeing this at War Games, in a War Games match.
So they probably have all the entrances and everything, and some kind of brouhaha where it breaks out. And
like Elegante is gonna come out and fuck up Roman Reigns, and then the Usos like, you ain't even fucking Samoan. He's like, oh shit, my bad. Wrong movie.
Wait, this isn't Double or Nothing? Damn.
Then Hikuleo's gonna be right behind him, like, no, this is.
Yeah, now I don't have to stab you.
Like, this is my spot. Sorry.
But dude, also, I cannot see Solo Sikoa, Tamatonga, and Tangaloa winning a match. I haven't seen it happen yet. And for them to beat the Usos and Roman, like, wait a minute.
You can't even hit a low blow, bro.
Shit.
It's like the Yankees beating the Dodgers, bro.
Or like Aaron Rodgers doing something in the fucking World Series. It's not possible.
I mean, there's no way a team could commit 5 errors in 1 inning. Like that'll never happen.
Not the most expensive fucking guys. They make about $1 billion.
The Yankees are making history in the wrong direction.
Those two guys make $1 billion. One can't catch a pop-up. The other one can't run the first.
Bro, when he stole home, I said, who told this 6-foot grandma to run anywhere? Like, they said, run home. He said, fuck that, I'm walking. It's in my contract, I don't need to run.
Word. My man said,
and just to fuck with everybody, I'ma slide at the end. When the catch is standing there going, come on, a little closer, I'ma slide. Just because he ain't gonna expect it.
Nope.
Motherfucker had the ball for 2 hours already.
Word.
The ump's like, yo, bro, you need a wheelchair? Someone get a wheelchair for this grandma. We're gonna push him across the plate.
I thought
halfway through the steal, he was asking for a pinch runner. He said, I can't do this shit no more. Come on,
for this shit.
Tapping his head. Okay.
For this shit, Rick.
Words like he's tapping out like the fucking Indianapolis fucking quarterback. Nah, I'm tired. I'm fatigued. Motherfucker made me run halfway to 45 feet. Shit. Crazy.
Yeah, when he started running, I was like, wait, is that really how he's running? You know, like,
yeah. Like, yo, bro, they didn't hit a home run. You stealing this base. Like, you're not supposed to let him. Like,
mommy, I'm so hurt. I'm devastated. These motherfuckers. Get rid of the whole fucking team.
Damn,
bro.
Hey, Boone gotta go.
I'm about to say, what about the manager?
We're good with Soda.
Let me tell you something. No, the whole team gotta go.
Damn.
You know why? There was not one captain on that team. No one on that team had the balls to look at someone else in that fucking dugout and go, are you fucking shitting me? I guarantee you, in the 90s, fullbacks would have been broken over their fucking leg and somebody would have been screaming at somebody. There's no way you walk a bases loaded, that first walk, and we get that first point that no one's going to hold a timeout. I'm going to the mound. I'm going to the mound. Bro, you better calm the fuck down. I'll knock you the fuck out. If you give them another point, I'm knocking you the fuck out.
Word. And there's 2 guys coming in. Fuck that.
Because you know why? Because Jeter would have been like, listen, motherfucker, if we lose this World Series, I'm losing $15,000 a game on incentives. I will stick my glove up your ass.
Yep.
That's what he would have said to the. That's what he would have said to the catcher that did the catcher's interference.
Yes. Shit.
I think he would have been walking funny the next inning because Jeter would have.
Aaron Judge should have drop kicked Volpe when he threw that fucking ball to third and he rolled it. I don't know the nigga name, the shortstop. He threw it to third. He threw it 7 feet and the shit rolled to the third baseman.
Bopi. When he tried
to Bopi, I don't give a fuck.
That shit
Aaron Judge should have came down and drop kicked his ass.
Nah.
What?
Him and Jazz, yeah.
My man,
he's talking about Bopi. Anthony Bopi threw it to third to Chad. It was an out. That was to end the inning.
No.
He
That was
slapped
supposed
it,
to end the ending.
away.
He threw the ball on the fucking ground, and
Right.
this dude was like,
Right. He threw himself over, and then his error.
And I'm sitting there like, yo,
fucking
bro,
error.
that was 7 feet. You could have flicked it to homeboy. What did did you catch a spasm and you just like fucking grip the ball too hard and it just threw it on the floor?
Nerves, bro.
He's like, I'm gonna throw it on the ground. Like, yo, that if Judge would have turned around and missile drop kicked this motherfucker, I would have been a fan of Judge.
You would have heard the fucking
on some water boy shit.
World Series.
Yeah. Then I would have been like, Judge is my motherfucking tribal chief of the Bronx, bro, because
good God Almighty, he broke him in half.
Like the fuck you mean? You underdo that shit?
And I couldn't believe Mookie. Like the one that got me was Mookie getting the first base on that hit right to the first baseman.
Oh yeah, the pitcher didn't even run. I'm like, what are you doing?
I was like, wait, he's safe? Like I was like, wait, what?
He was drinking a macchiato on the mound. He
like I was in my living room, like, wait, what?
Oh shit, I'm supposed to go over there?
Yeah.
And the pitcher's like, go ahead, no, touch the base. I'm not running over, touch the base.
Right.
And he's like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We got Cole pitching. It'd be all right if he
He don't need to do nothing.
Cole was pointing at it like, yo, you can step.
And the crazy shit,
your job. What are you talking about?
The crazy shit is his base is loaded. He could have looked somewhere else and threw it to home or second. He decided, I'm gonna chase this motherfucker down. He's already touching the bag. Where you running?
Yeah, it made no sense at that.
It was 2 hours. So everybody was running. Everybody already had score. Everybody was home.
I know that, but I'm just saying the pitcher wasn't where he needed to be.
Nah.
And this nigga picked up the ball like, wait a minute.
Huh?
At least he looked, because anyone else would have threw that shit right into the dugout. Like, what happened? Where the fuck you at?
Somebody standing there.
When I used to do that. I'm gonna throw it at you.
That chaos is what we need Saturday during that match. We don't need an actual match. We just need confusion and chaos.
So I'm gonna agree with Toe. I think it's gonna be a no decision.
I hope it does.
Just some crazy stuff happens.
I hope it does. Like that's how you end the show. Just utter chaos.
Yeah.
The Rock shows up and counts to 5 this time. It's gonna be like,
I need the Giant Gonzalez in this fucking match, bro.
nah, you know what we need? El Dandy. That's who's gonna show up on Sunday.
Shit, we need the fucking Yeti.
Yeah, we need everybody.
We getting Max Moon, baby.
Yo, this is why we got to start signing off. We're gonna show up. We're gonna join
over.
us 4 just jumping all of them. That's gonna happen on Saturday.
Let's do that.
The Blue Meanie has arrived.
Chucky
with that fucking guy with the baby. Just fucking...
Oh shit! But yeah, man, that show.
I don't even want to predict the winner for that shit. Give me that shit during Survivor Series, Ray.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we need. That's
not SummerSlam.
That's what we need. The actual match.
Yeah.
That's where you have everyone show up and do the actual finish. But
is this shit gonna happen at 2:00?
Apparently 1 p.m.
That's not bad.
This Saturday.
Yeah. Saturday.
Oh, should I work on? Fuck.
Saturday at 1 p.m. So
Hey,
I won't be able to watch it live because I have something to do Saturday.
He has a person to do.
Word. He sounded so encrypted. I got something to do on Saturday.
I've never heard that word used that way. He sounded encrypted. What? No one can hack him.
Jesus. Just to remind everyone, we're going to be back live tomorrow at 9 p.m. with the Tone Show with Ray. For someone, I'm not going to say who.
You got a VPN on him.
I'm not going to say for who, but for someone currently in this conversation, we are live again tomorrow at 9 p.m. Friday. So when Tone sends the link, it's not for Saturday. It wasn't for today. It's for tomorrow, Friday.
He did that shit to me, DJ. I sent him a link for Thursday's show, and on Sunday he goes, "I didn't know you was doing one yesterday."
It looked like it got there on Saturday. So I'm like, y'all doing a show on Saturday?
Yo, I didn't send that shit express mail. I sent that shit as a text message.
And this motherfucker actually agreed. Yeah, we did a show yesterday. I'm like, what? I go look for it.
I said, no, I didn't say that. You said, yeah, you said. I said, no, I didn't tell you shit on Saturday. I told you this shit on Thursday.
Yeah, but at first you agreed. I was like, y'all had a show yet? Yeah. You missed it. You know how you be sarcastic.
No, yeah, I'd be an asshole to you.
Yo, yeah, you missed it.
If that's what you believe, then go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
What happened? Yeah, you missed it.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
We're gonna have the same show tomorrow.
Thanks. So tune
Live
in.
and living color. We even gonna invite DJ in this motherfucker.
Thanks, DJ. If you're free tomorrow, come through.
I'll be there Sunday. And then
cool.
on the link that you send tomorrow. And then we'll do that show on Sunday. We'll do Friday show on Sunday.
There you go. And everybody be here on Monday then.
Make sure y'all here tomorrow.
We'll see y'all then.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace.